All right, guys, welcome to Saturday Night Gaming. I'm your host, Mark W. And Rob Bob is not here tonight because he's feeling sick, unfortunately, but he'll be better soon, hopefully. So sorry for the slightly late start tonight. I was dealing with some technical difficulties and I didn't quite resolve them all. I'm not going to have audio for the phone capture tonight. That's okay. This game isn't really reliant very much on audio, but yeah, we're going to continue our epic quest into the Dungeon of Pixels, Shattered Pixel Dungeon being the variant I am playing. I've played a ton of vanilla Pixel Dungeon in the past few years, but Shattered is new to me. This is my first playthrough, and I am currently at the final stage known as the Demon Halls. So I'm hoping I can get to the final boss at least, and hopefully beat him even, but we'll see. So let's pick up where we left off. We are this Berserker character, by the way, Berserker being a subclass of warrior. We are on level 23 in the dungeon, and I believe the stage that I'm on, the Demon Halls, it goes up until I think 25, and my character level is 25. So let's jump in. Here are our stats: strength 19, which is very good. That means they can pretty much use all the weapons and all the things. Our health is 20 out of 140, meaning we're quite beat up. Hopefully we have a couple of healing potions left. I remember we did not have quite a huge supply, unfortunately. So I don't know. It's possible we might die very quickly. And by the way, if I do die and there's still plenty of stream left, I'll let you guys in the audience, if there is any audience tonight, decide if you'd rather I start this game again or play something else. I would probably pick something else on my phone. I have my phone all set up for the video capture. I am playing Shattered Pixel Dungeon on iOS, and it does seem to be a little bit of a pain sometimes to stream from the phone. So I'm actually going to, if I ever play this game again, I'll probably just stream it from my computer. You can get Shattered Pixel Dungeon on Steam for just a few bucks, and I would expect there to be an autumn sale on Steam. Today it's October 9th, so there's probably going to be an autumn sale within a few weeks, and then therefore Pixel Dungeon will probably cost like $2 or $3, I would imagine. Anyway, maybe less. Yeah, why don't we get right down and boogie or something? Don't hit the erase button though. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a moment just to gather my bearings here. Let's see, let's modify the view a tiny bit so you can see the progress, the health bar. Yeah, so we want to take it easy at first, you know. When you haven't played in a week, you know, you have to get reacquainted with all your stuff. So yeah, I'm low on health. I'm currently hungry but not starving. Let's see, I have the water skin 20 out of 20. That's good. So when I die, I will drink that up and get fully healed. It's kind of like an extra life. I do have a food ration, so once I start starving, I'll probably eat that up. What else we got? The stylus, I'm not sure what to do with these. I think I would only override the enchantment I have on my armor, which I happen to like. And it does not work on weapons, I don't think. Let me just verify that. Because my weapon does not have an enchantment, unfortunately. Using it, you can inscribe a magical glyph on your armor, but you have no power over what glyph it will be. Okay. Yeah, just to modify your armor. My rings, I have tenacity. Allows the wearer to resist normally mortal strikes. That's good. It'll reduce the damage you take by up to 15%. Ring of evasion will increase your evasion by 15%. And they have all these seeds and stones. We got the fade leaf, fire bloom, storm vine. What does this one do? Gravity affects the storm vine plant, strangely allowing its wispy blue tendrils to hang on to the air. Anything caught in the vine is affected by this and becomes disoriented. Okay, so it's, long story short, confusion. A confusion kind of effect. Ice cap freezes them. I have a couple of mirror images. I should definitely use those on the final boss, at least one of those, maybe even beforehand. Magic mapping, I should probably be using that. Actually, I think it's great to have one of those on the final boss, if I recall correctly. So I'm trying to think, maybe I want to use one beforehand, maybe on the level before the final boss. What else we got? Teleportation, that's good to get out of a jiffy, get out of a jam in a jiffy, I should say. Recharging, that's good. So I'm going to be blasting my wands all over the place on the final boss probably, and that would help me to recharge them all once they're depleted. Retribution. What is this one? The weaker the reader is, the more damage they will deal. At very low health, the scroll can kill most enemies instantly. Using the scroll takes a toll on the user, however, blinding and weakening. Yeah, so they you kind of say like it's that one word weakening that worries me because they always talk about being weaker as your health. So if your health is low and you're getting weaker, that means you're going to get even lower. So I don't know if that means this scroll by itself could kill you, in which case that sounds pretty scary. Transmutation will transform an item into another item of the same type. All right. And potion-wise, how many healings do we have? First of all, only one, so that's a little, a little on the dangerous side. I don't know if we can win with only one left, especially when we have low health. Although, as I mentioned, we do have the water skin, which will heal you fully when you die. And I do have an Unk too, which will give you an extra life at the cost of losing your stuff. But in this version, Shattered, you can recover this stuff. I don't know precisely how that works. In the original Pixel Dungeon, you would just lose all your stuff, so it was kind of like an alluring item to get when you were new because, hey, an extra life, but you just cannot function in this game without your stuff. So I guess in Shattered, they wanted to make it so it's actually useful sometimes and you can recover your stuff. Otherwise, we got some crafted potions like this guy is Elixir of Dragon's Blood. It'll make the drinker immune to fire and allow them to set enemies aflame with physical attacks. Infernal Brew. This is just like a fire bomb. Blizzard Brew is like a frost bomb. Okay, what else we got here? Haste. So you go faster. That's something to possibly use on the final boss as well. Purity. Quickly neutralize harmful area-bound effects in a large area. You're temporarily immune to such things when you drink that. Okay. Toxic gas. That can be used defensively, I suppose. Levitation. Shrouding fog. Okay, so that's like a smoke bomb, I guess. Smoky fog blocks vision. Paralytic gas. Okay. Alright, so I have a general idea of all those potions now, and now let's look at ranged weapons and wands. Yeah, so some of these are kind of garbage, but this is actually a powerful thrown weapon. It's called a force cube. It'll do 10 to 25 damage, which isn't bad. And I am down to 5 out of 6 uses left, so I have to remember to use that. My wands are always good. This one has a chilling effect as well as 4 to 18 damage. So actually, damage-wise, it does less than the force cube. But that's one of my standbys that I rely on quite a bit. The Wand of Frost. Heavy Boomerang. Could be okay. 8 to 16 damage. I would use the force cube first. The Tomahawk is 6 to 15. Wand of Living Earth. Okay. Alright, why don't we get going, I suppose. This thing is a get over here. Like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Get over here. The honey pots are good. You can throw them and a bee comes out. The bee is a good distraction. Enemies will fight the bee. And at low levels are actually decent fighters as well, but we're no longer at a low level. Alright, I'm scared to get going, but I guess it's time to. Alright, so guess we're just gonna explore here some more. We are at level 23. What are our statuses right now? If you check on buffs, we are hungry, crippled. I think somebody injured me recently or trapped it, and I'm angered. Angered gives me my berserker rage. So it does all this stuff. Alright. Cool, yeah, so let's think of a plan though. Besides just exploring, I guess I'm gonna eat once I get into starvation mode, and I will then start recovering health instead of losing it, because I'll be satisfied. Hey Ryan, how's it going? And Robot Bob. Robot Bob is not here tonight. He's not feeling well, so it's just little old me. And I'm going to try to wrap up this game and win it, hopefully, but I'm not super confident in that because I only have one healing potion left, basically. All right, let's start exploring. How's it going, though, Ryan? What is this thing? We're in the Demon Halls at level 23. And I believe 25 is the final level. Robot Bob. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Healing well. Yeah, that would be great. Wow. So I was extremely concerned about my low health, and I was thinking about my hunger too, something to deal with. But this actually heals you and satisfies your hunger this well. And there's a tip I read on Reddit recently that I'm going to actually pull up, if you bear with me a moment. It said you can do something with the healing well to give yourself an extra bonus. So I'm going to check that out. Life is going pretty good, Ryan. How about you? Except I'm trying not to be too loud because the little one was crying about 5 minutes ago. I don't want to wake her up. But yeah, there was some thread on the subreddit called R Pixel Dungeon about what are your favorite secrets or something like that. I can't find the thread really quick. I'll just move on. But I remember one of the things that people was I think at least two people referenced was you can put something in the healing well and get something cool. So bear with me one moment while I look for that. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Maybe it wasn't Reddit. It was like, what is your favorite or your either your favorite secret or a secret that you think people don't know or something like that. I'm just gonna browse Reddit for an hour. This is gonna be the whole stream. Me with my head turned this way. All right, I can't find it suddenly. I thought it was just yesterday, but I scrolled back to 2 days. I'm actually gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna search for the word secret on the subreddit and see if I find the thread I'm thinking for. Here we go. All the secrets you didn't know about. I know you can't see this when I'm reading, but let me just try to find the tip that I'm looking for. Healing well. When you come to here it is, guys. When you come to a well of healing, you can throw your ankh or water bag onto it. It'll be either become blessed or completely filled. Oh, you don't have to just use it for healing yourself. Okay, so I think what it's suggesting though is that would use up the well. So if you look at my water skin, it's full of the healing dew, Mountain Dew, I guess. It's 20 out of 20, so if that was empty, I could just throw that instead. Or I could get my Ankh blessed, which I don't remember what that does when I bless it. I had the option to bless it, but how do I do that? Oh no. Oh, it's not bad necessarily. I was hoping it would give me a prompt of what I have to use for it. Okay. I hope I didn't screw myself. I used all my dew. So what I could do is throw the dew onto that, but I think I'd rather have the healing right now. Anyway, what did Ryan say? Ryan says, going good. We're carving our pumpkins tomorrow. Okay. I think we're going to wait till closer to Halloween because either with last year or the year before, we did a little bit on the early side and our pumpkins went bad pretty fast. Must be our humidity. You must have low humidity over there in New Mexico, right? Anyway, so I lost all my dew. It's a little disappointing, but I think blessing the Ankh will have a better effect. It might mean that I don't even lose my equipment. I'm not sure though, but I will it is what it is at this point, right? So why don't I actually explore the level a bit more and then come back to the healing well, and hopefully not die beforehand. My point is to kind of maximize the usage of this. Is probably a risky thing to do, isn't it? Oh, that's the ninja guy, right? I don't know about this. I'm being too risky. I gotta just drink from the well because I always had the safety, like the insurance of the dew, the water skin. But now I feel like just one lucky hit, and I'm just done. So I'm gonna actually go to this well, and I'm gonna change my mind before the Ripper Demon wrecks me. Oh, here he is. Okay. One shotted him. Yeah, that's cool, right? Yeah, Svengoolie is showing all Frankenstein related movies this month, and tonight it's The Real Frankenstein, which is actually a good movie, not in just a laugh at it kind of way. Cool. So I changed my mind again after I killed the Reaper in one hit, or whatever it's called, the Ripper Demon. Now I'm now I'm scared of these traps. What are these? Grim Trap. It's like Grim Tooth traps. If you know that reference, then you're really cool. Extremely powerful destructive magic is stored within this trap, enough to instantly kill all but the healthiest of heroes. Triggering it will send a ranged blast of lethal magic towards the nearest character. Thankfully, the trigger mechanism isn't hidden. So to me, the question becomes, what is behind these traps? Is it worth it? And can I levitate over them? Because I have 3 levitation potions. That is worth looking up because I don't want to just try it and die. What do you think, guys? Should I just levitate and hope for the best? I'm going to look it up. What was it called? Grim Trap? Not Grim Tooth Traps. It's extremely powerful. Yeah, it had the same description on the wiki, basically. Bear with me one moment. What I hate is when I try to look up this wiki and I'm streaming, so I'm using a lot of resources, and this site always has like video ads of Billie Eilish and stuff, and I'm like, no, you're slowing down everything. Grim Trap. Okay, let's see. The trap hits the nearest target. Yeah. It does damage equal to its current hit points, but in other words, that's instant death. However, if the target is a hero with more than 90 hit points, the trap will deal 1 less damage, letting them survive with 1 hit point. Regular enemies always die to this trap unless they have some form of damage resistance. Okay. It doesn't tell me if I can levitate over it. It might be the case that you can levitate over all traps, so it's kind of implied, but I'm really kind of way too scared to try it. Let me just see if the wiki page on the traps mentions anything about levitation. Like, in general, can you levitate over every single one? All right, I don't know. I might just have to avoid it. I would really hate to just end my game by doing this. Like, oops, I just triggered a Grim Trap and that's it. All right, man, I'm gonna chicken out. Sorry, guys. Sorry to be a chicken. So, what did Ryan say? Catching up on the chat. Weeks in, and I'm glad I switched to KaiOS phone. Having a smartphone in a dumb phone body makes you use your phone. I never thought of that. So it's like less convenient, so you're less addicted to your phone. Ryan says trigger. You want me to trigger it? Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to trigger it. I want to, if anything, it's do I use levitation to try to avoid triggering it? I guess one thing I could do is go get healed at the healing well. And then it would be above 90% health. And therefore, if I did get hit by it, I'd still have 1 left. But at that point, using up the well and only having one health left, I might as well be dead, quite honestly. Like, I don't think I'd have any chance at beating the game. Well, it's a tough call. I mean, I don't know what's behind it. It must be something cool, right? Do I care, though? Like, I don't need a better weapon or armor at this point. But it could be a cool scroll or wand or something. All right. Why don't I get... I'm going to go to the healing well and wander around a little bit and defer my decision. Explore a little bit more. But I think I'm leaning towards avoiding it. Okay, we're going to get healed up and no longer hungry. You feel uneasy. Why do I feel uneasy? Did I eat something bad? You take a sip, you feel your wounds. Heal completely. You notice something. I saw a trap. Okay. I wonder if I could, one thing I could do is use a scroll of magic mapping, and then I could see the whole map to see what's actually behind these traps to see if it's worthwhile. And I'm catching myself because I might see the the layout of the map, but I might not see the items. I don't think I would see the items actually. So, I don't know. What is going on with this? Like, what is that? Those lines? That's like part of the floor or what? Chasm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Did I find the stairs down yet, by the way? I I don't think I did. There is a lock up here, and I have a key, it looks like, so maybe I'll go that way. That's probably going to lead to the downstairs, I suppose. I got a seed of starflower. What does that do? Uh, why is it not showing this? Oh, is it in? No. I don't know where to go. Seed of starflower. Is it not a seed? Fade leaf, fire bloom, storm vine, ice cap. Oh, here it is. It blended in with the rocks. See that? Starflower. Throw this seed to the place where you want to grow a plant. A rare plant, starflower, is said to grant holy power to whoever touches it. And Ryan says, my wife has moved on from NCIS to Criminal Minds. Women love crime shows and podcasts. Yeah, what is with that? And not even just fake ones. They like, not even just fiction. They like real stories of murderers and stuff like that. Okay, we got this dork again. Oh no, I just saw that beholder blast. I mean, evil eye blast. Somehow it came up with my wife today or yesterday. She asked me what's a beholder because I was talking about with Rob Bob these evil eyes and that they're made to be like beholders. She goes, "What is a beholder?" Oh, he's about to blast me, but I can't duck out of the way. So hopefully this one more hit's gonna get him. Oh, he did 41 with a disintegration rate. That sucks. All right, just what it is, right? Oh, another one. But anyway, her friend made some kind of post. I don't know. Yeah, her friend made a post where she's like making model beholders, like from D&D. They basically look like this if you're not familiar. They're these big floating orbs with a big eye and a mouth and a bunch of little like tentacles with eyes on the end, like eye stalks kind of. And yeah, her friend's making models of them. But I have to worry about this guy who's coming for me. Do I want to head to the right? Ideally, I can get them in a melee situation. Ryan says, does she not read the D&D monster? No, she does not. No monster. Oh man, I thought they don't actually do this when you mail. I guess I just did it before. I should have known better. Um, shoot, that sucks. Question is, if I go down right then right, is there a chance I could get away? Last time it looked like it took 2 turns before it fired, right? Hmm. Problem is, there's so many variables that I think normally it only takes 1 turn, but I might have had like a speed effect temporarily or something. I don't know. I might just have to eat it. Which I don't want to though, because I'm gonna die fast if I keep doing this. Shoot. I can always teleport away. I was kind of hoping not to use too many teleport scrolls before the final boss, but I guess I could use one of them and I'll still have one left. I mean, I always have a problem in games like this, roguelikes, or even a more standard role-playing game, where I'm always saving my stuff for some inevitable thing that doesn't happen, like some situation, like a rainy day. And, I should always try to lean more on the side of actually using things. So let's get out of here. Oh, great, right next to another one. All right, at least I found the staircase and some more food. I might just escape and take the stairs, get the food, and then take the stairs. There's no reason to fight these guys unless I want to like maximize my levels. But generally, it is a not a bad idea to try to escape these guys when you can. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna, yeah, I want to get the food really bad, but I might have to skip that if I want to get down the stairs before being disintegrated. Because it's gonna be one step more, pick it up, it's another turn, then 2 more turns to get to the stair. I think he's gonna be able to zap me by then. So yeah, I'm gonna skip the food. I hate that. I hate having to do that, but I have one food still. I guess that's good. Let's get out of here. Okay, level 24, folks. Let me Feel the source of demonic energy above you. I don't know what that means. Maybe it just means the evil eye is right above me. But I'm gonna take a brief moment to remind myself of where the which number is the final level, because I might be on the second to the last level here. In which case I should use one of my 2 magic mapping scrolls for sure. I think it's 25 is the last. It might be 26. So let's see. Demon Halls. If it's a Billie Eilish video, I'll stop playing and I can actually do my search. Come on, let me search. Yeah, I'm gonna Google for it. Demon Halls. Maybe just yeah, there we go. Just going from Google sometimes, if you can bypass a website's clunky search engine, it's kind of funny. All right, so Demon Halls, the Halls of Justice. Uh, which levels? It doesn't say. Hmm. All right, I think it would tell you which levels are each stage consists of, but it doesn't. All right, I'm just gonna go on then. I'm gonna assume that 25 is the final boss basically, and therefore I might as well use magic mapping right here. And Ryan says, did you know there was a Land of the Dead PC game? It does ring a slight bell. You're talking about the Romero movie, right? Okay, magic mapping time. That'll help me get through the level. Let's read it. Okay, so what is that? Just a random. Oh, is that one of those generators that you can bash? It might be that. That might be what it is. Okay. So we do have the downstairs. I could just rush for those. Again, sometimes people recommend that. Let's explore a tiny bit though. I think I should be using torches quite often. Yeah, it's nice to be able to see, isn't it? Yeah, a lot larger of a radius now. Do I want to mess with a succubus? I guess I could fight one by. Oh, I was about to say before I could finish the sentence, I was like, I could probably take one by itself without an issue. Let's just not go there though. Oh, she saw me and teleported to me. Now I'm charmed and I cannot attack her. She's too charming. Look at the way she's dressed. I mean, she's very sexy. Okay, I am charmed again. It looks like she's wearing stripes like a prisoner in an old cartoon. Yeah, I got a scroll of lullaby. I can put people to sleep. Wonder if you can put the final boss to sleep. That would be funny. What was it for? Like for Windows or something? The Land of the Dead game. Okay, this thing. How much do I care about this demon spawner? This twisting amalgam of dwarven flesh is responsible for creating ripper demons from the dwarves that have died in this region. Clearly, the demons see no issue with using every resource they can against their enemies. While visually terrifying, demon spawners have no means of moving or directly defending themselves. Their considerable mass makes them hard to kill quickly, however, and they will spawn ripper demons more quickly than when they are under a threat. Oh, yeah, that's right. The more of these you beat, it is suggesting that the final boss will be weaker. So I want to get that for sure. It says demon spawners seem to be connected to some central source of demonic power. Killing them may weaken. At least I assume that's what they're talking about. Seems like a reasonable assumption, right? The only problem is it makes the rippers as you beat it up. So you got to deal with all these rippers. Never turn your back on the ripper. Okay, I think we got a healing potion out of it too. That's not bad. Yeah, that's good. Healing potions are your lifeblood in this game. So Ryan says that the Land of the Dead game is for PC and Xbox. I guess it's a prequel? A prequel to the movie Land of the Dead? Alright. Oh, I got a scorpion. I hate them, don't I? Potion of purity. Okay. What do they do again? They fire crab at you from a distance. Yeah, let's let them come to me. If they will. Now, remember, I have a berserker ability that whenever I wait, extra armor bonus. So that's really cool. I like that they give you an incentive. Oh, he's shooting me. Incentive to wait. What I was saying last time was often in roguelikes, anytime I have to wait for someone to come to me, I what I do is I often hit the search button because usually search has a bonus over wait because wait means you waste your turn and search means there's a chance you might find something. But this might be the first game that I found where it's actually beneficial to choose wait. Anyway, I'm bleeding because of the freaking Ripper. That sucks. There was a torch in there. That's all I. All right. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's make him chill out a little. Okay, and I want to melee him though. Crippled. I was bleeding. All right, so they're getting through my health bar faster than I'd like. I wonder if I should just rush for the stairs now. But I'm always like intrigued by what I can find. It's like that's like the allure of roguelikes in the first place. Yes, Land of the Dead was 2005, Ryan. That is correct. All right, yeah, freaking beholder here though. Look at him with the evil grin. Behold me, I am the beholder. But we are actually called an evil eye because of fear of Wizards of the Coast suing us. Okay. I'm just, there is a lot of mushrooms here, and that is actually great for filling up my water skin. If I can manage to fill that up to 20 again, I think I'll be in pretty good shape. So maybe I will brave these areas. Now the question is, can I hide behind the pillars? I think I can, and the beholder won't be able to see me. So let's try to play this right. Actually, I can see him right now, so I think I can shoot him and then duck behind the pillars and try to melee him. So let's blast a Wand of Frost. Chill out a little bit, dude. Okay, he's charging up. I'm gonna hope this works. Let's go. If I can still see him, he can probably see me, huh? Oh, so much for my plan, huh? Okay. Well, I do have another teleport scroll. Um, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that he'll be able to see me, but I feel like I would not be able to see him at this point. I don't know. I'm a little confused, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm gonna head southwest one, and hopefully he can't shoot me, but he probably can, quite honestly. So let's just hope for the best, though. Okay, he's still charging up. It looks like. Should I just keep running? Oh, look that. He shot in that direction. Okay, he was not able to see me after all, I think. Whew, that's good. Okay, there he is. I'm still a little confused because why am I seeing him? Is it that if he starts charging when I am southeast of him, and if I go around, does that mean he can't change his aim? Is that all it is? If so, that's a good thing to know. And let's see if I can shoot him from here. That would kind of clear up the whole line of sight question. I can't shoot him from here. Okay, so somehow I'm able to detect his presence even though I can't see him? Is that an ability I have or something? Illuminated. Because of my torch? Okay, so my torch is lighting up and that's probably why I can see him, but I would think no, I would think the pillar would block it anyway. I don't know. In any case, I'm going to try to kill him. Come on. Oh, I misclicked. I want to hit. See, that's like my biggest problem with playing on the phone is I just lost 38 hit points and I have 17 left because I misclicked. And there's so many mistakes I make like that. Anyway. I mean, that could have killed me, Foresight. And Ryan says, say what you will, but beholders always have smiles on their face. Have you ever seen the picture of one of those AD&D games for like, I don't know, maybe it was DOS or something. Maybe it was I Have the Beholder. There's a scene where the beholder gets like stuck in a trap door and he asks you for help. There's a funny graphic of that from the game. I want to explore these mushrooms. I really wish I didn't blow that. I mean, another reason why I think I'm gonna get this for Steam on, buy it on Steam so I can play on PC and Mac. It's just nice to have a better interface. But this is, to be clear, the best interface for a mobile game, mobile roguelike game that I've seen. Mostly because you can just zoom in and out and scroll like super easily. It's like super intuitive. When I play other games that don't have that, I just can't even play them. I tried playing some game that was like an Ultima styled game, but they didn't have anything like that. It was just like a fixed level of zoom, and you had to swipe up, down, left, right. It was just so frustrating to play with that. But I'm thinking I just have to bite the bullet and drink a healing potion right now. So let's do it. Did I kill that thing? Or did he run away? He ran away. He's a chicken. He's a scorpion. It tastes like chicken. Roll of upgrades. Yeah, it can be worth. Oh, get away, you robber. She's got her striped. Oh crap. Oh, that's bad. So I just set up an alarm, and now everybody's gonna come after me. Well, at least there's only one way into this place, so I can guard the door and pick them off one at a time if all goes well. But I had another thought that I just lost. What was I thinking about? Scroll of upgrade, yeah. So probably armor or weapon I'll want to upgrade. I'm just gonna keep them neck and neck, so I'll upgrade the glaive now. Let's get ready to fight baddies that come in. I mean, just waiting. Again, waiting is good. Good thing to do with my ability. I would like to go collect the spores in the dew in the mushrooms, but I'm afraid. Oh, wait, is that not a wall? That's not a wall, is it? Holy crap! I didn't realize how open it was here. Oh boy. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I'm suddenly scared. Let's run to the right and hopefully get out of the line of sight. And once again I misclick. Shit. Ooh, you missed it. Holy Jesus. Look at all the statues coming after me. Okay. Don't I have a special thing with my armor? I have an ability. Yeah, let's use this to shockwave. Crippled, paralyzed, and did damage to a bunch of them at once. We got a freaking beholder's gonna pot shot me. That's not good. We need to cripple him too. What's my range on this thing? Does it say the range? Shockwave slamming to the ground. I think I can probably hit him. How many spaces away? 1, 2, 3. I think 4 is probably within range. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna try to stun the beholder. He's crippled. I don't think cripple is the stun one that I want. He's about to disintegrate me. I mean, I can take it. I just don't know if I want to. Might be another good argument for teleporting away. And Ryan said, do you and your wife go to Halloween parties or dress up? No, we don't, but we are going to dress up this year for trick-or-treating with my daughter, who is super stoked about Halloween. She is going to be a pumpkin. I'm going to be David S. Pumpkins from apparently an SNL skit that my wife loves. I didn't even see it until a few weeks ago. You can look up David S. Pumpkins if you don't know what that is. All right. I think I'm going to jump out of here. I hate to use my last teleport, but it's near the end of the game. It's probably a good idea. What about you guys, Ryan, and your family? Yeah, I was never too into dressing up except when I was a kid, but hey, might as well go for it. Yeah, my daughter was a big, like, bulbous pumpkin. All right, let's get out of here. All right. Oh, I didn't really do much. Except the beholder is aiming, if my theory is correct, he's aiming to the right now. So that's good, I guess. I wonder if I can get into a better position, like here in the corner, to pick him off. Like everything's so open here. I guess I could go down and either through this door or maybe this door. Oh, that would be great. Ryan says he wants to convince his wife to go as the nurse, and I guess Ryan would be Samurai Cop. You could have the bad wig and everything. It would be like perfect because he has a bad wig in the movie. Do parts of it anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to escape downward. I usually just enjoy the candy that because my candy and the horror movies on TV, that's usually my Halloween. I'm pretty low key generally. Okay, so the beholder shot to the right. What is this potion? Is it worth grabbing up as I get? Yo, mind vision is good, yeah. Mind vision is good because you see all the monsters and on the level. And for the final boss, I don't know if you care about spoiling. Yeah, it's probably fine. There are different parts of him. He's a big god. He's an evil god, kind of like a Lovecraft inspired thing. But the different parts of him, like there's the eyeball here, and his fist is over here. His other fist is there, and it's good to know where they are because depending on your strategy, you want to know where the different parts of him are. And I think as a warrior, I just want to punch out the eye first, basically. Anyway, I'm going to retreat to the better position that I keep talking about. Let's try to go. I'm going to try to go through here. Then I can hopefully lead them to me one at a time. Let's see if I can get there before they even know where I am, though. Looks like so far so good. They don't see the scorpion or that beholder coming at me. It's the eye of the beholder with the thrill of the fight. I just got a swift thistle. A swift thistle. What is that? That makes you fast, I guess, right? When trampled, swift will briefly accelerate the flow of time around it, allowing the trampler to perform several actions instantly. That'll be good for the boss. I'm going to save that. Oh, I don't want to fight these statues if I can help it. Is he alive, though? These statues, they all have a good weapon, but they use it on you before you have to kill them and take it. So I accidentally woke up two of them, but not this guy. So I guess the alarm doesn't wake up the whole level, but just a large radius. I thought it was the whole level. Okay, we got another spore. I mean, dewdrop. I keep calling them spores because they're in mushrooms in this case. But they're dewdrops. I'm putting them in my water skin. I have 3 out of 20. Once I get 20, I have essentially an extra life again. But it looks like nobody's chasing me. I was kind of expecting a mob to follow me, but it didn't happen that way. Here comes somebody. Okay, we got a beholder. Let's let him come through the door. I'm trying to think about this actually. If I poke my head through, and he's 2 spaces away, he's going to charge up, right? And then I can retreat through the door and he'll waste his charge. So let me see if I can do that. He's not close enough yet though. So we're going to wait. Maybe one more wait. I wanted to hit him from 2 away because my polearm can do that, my glaive. He didn't chase me. He suspected a trap. He's too smart. Okay. By the way, Ryan, I don't know if I told you, but Arturo was on. He was watching last week's stream, but he was unable to chat. I'm not sure what the situation is, but I think he's watching on his PlayStation 3 lately. Maybe something happened with his computer or phone or something. So he tends to be watching, I think, but not chatting. And Arturo, if you're watching, send me a sign. You can use your telepathic powers to tell me you're watching. Anyway, I don't know where this guy is now. I'm kind of scared to march forward too much though into the big open area. But I also don't want to waste tons of time because, time is of the essence in this game. Hunger is a huge problem. But on the other hand, I do have 2 food rations, which is huge in this game, especially on the level before the boss. It's like, I might as well have infinite, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I won't go that far, but it is a lot considering I'm very close to the end of the game. And I'm getting hungry now, though. There he is. Oh, he shot the door down. Crap. Let's finish him. Yeah, attack me melee style. Oh, no, no. Oh, come on. I always think I'm going to get him. He's low on health, and I'm meleeing him. Then the last sliver of health, I just can't finish him, and he gets off a disintegration blast and does like 40 damage or whatever. That sucks. This guy, we're just not hurting each other. What did he drop? A shield? What is that? This game has shields? Great shield. I didn't know this game had shields. That's news to me. I gotta be careful, because I don't know if this is something in addition to armor. It might be in place of armor. In which case it could be cursed and screw up my whole entire game because my armor would not be wearable. Anyway, it says more like a mobile wall than a shield. This gigantic mass of metal aids defense but doesn't leave much room for attacking. Oh, it's a weapon. What is the point of this? Okay, if you just want to hide behind your shield, you can equip this as a weapon, and then I guess just shoot wands and stuff. But that's not my strategy. My strategy is melee, because I am a warrior. So that's interesting to know, though. I guess you could play, say, as a mage. And the mage is really good at shooting the wands, right? They can charge them up and does bonus damage with them or something like that. And so you could hide behind the shield and just... But yeah, this isn't for me as a warrior. The question is, what do I drop? I mean, I have a lot of useless extraneous stuff. I can drop anything, really. I'll just drop, I don't know, this sword here. It is good to know I have that, though. Maybe it'll come in handy. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'll just hold on to it. Hey, Rob Bob. Rob Bob is here, guys. How you feeling, Rob Bob? Rob Bob is a little sick. And Rob Bob says, that's probably... He was blocking a bunch of the attacks. That's exactly right, Rob Bob. He was blocking a lot of my attacks. I kept saying, block, block. And I was like, what? We're not dealing damage to each other. So he was probably using that shield, and that's why it was hard to hit him. But if you notice, he couldn't really hurt me much either. Oh, here we go again. Freaking crap. Okay. I got blasted again. I can't keep doing that. Alright. Okay, I got the mind vision. That's good to have, as I mentioned, on the final boss. Another statue. Hopefully this one's easier to kill. Okay, we got a battle axe. I'm just going to leave it. Or a great axe, whatever it is. Oh, where'd he come from? Crap. I hate you. Okay, let's get out of here. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it does definitely seem the direction locks in. It's probably easier to trick than... I mean, I'm probably making a lot of bad moves. Given that knowledge now, if I'm to the left of him and he charges up, all I have to do is step up one and I'm out of range, right? So what's the problem? Oh, well, the problem is when you get sandwiched like this. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Stu. Stu is here. How's it going, Stu? Okay, so I got another torch. I got another statue to deal with. And Ryan says collecting the dewdrops in your water skin sounds like a euphemism. Okay. Okay. I think that's the only one thing I can think of that would mean, but I guess that makes sense. Right. Yeah, once again, I'm cluttered with stuff I don't want. Let's drop the extra glaive, I guess. So Stu says the disc I got in the mail today that the seller says he tested doesn't work, and I was going to stream it tonight. Oh, what game was that, Stu? Something for like Atari 8-bit or something like that? That sucks, though. And of course, they'll probably just say it was damaged in shipping, and then, I don't know, it depends on the seller. Some of them are jerks. Some of them are not. Caustic oozes on me. That's not good. Finish him. Wait, don't I have, what's that potion? Will this potion of purity, will that neutralize it? This caustic ooze on me? The magical reagent will quickly neutralize all harmful area-bound effects in a large area. It doesn't sound like that would get the ooze off. I probably have to just go into the water, just like when you fight the glob. So where's the nearest water, which is actually looks like lava on this level. It's not anywhere nearby, unfortunately. I probably have to go to this lake all the way to the right. And it's probably going to just wear off by the time I get there. Ugh, getting beat up. Oh, crap. It's getting so beat up. Almost time for another healing potion. Guess I can take one more step. Heal potion. I shouldn't have taken that extra step. see what happens. Okay. Because the healing potion doesn't fully heal you in one turn. It gives you a bunch at once and then gradual. All right, so that's my last healing potion. That's not good. But there's a whole bunch of dewdrops around, so that is okay-ish, maybe. And I have the blessed Ankh now. Oh, God, another jerk. Here, I gotta... First of all, I need a light. I think my torch ran out. Because I can't even see this guy that's shooting me. I could just charge him. Just charge downward. I could throw a honeybee and distract him. Let's do that. I don't want to get killed here. I got to use things, right? That's what I keep telling myself. I got to use things, not try to hold it, save everything forever. There's no point in doing that. Honeybee, distract him, please. Oh, he's still shooting me. Well, there's a bee, but who's shooting me? It wasn't the succubus. Must have been a scorpion, right? Oh, it's just scorpion is far away. Okay. Well, he doesn't seem to be doing damage anymore somehow. The scorpion, that is. I think I'm just getting lucky. Let's crap. Here's something dying in the distance. The bee killed the succubus. That's nice at least. All right, let's catch up on the stream for a second. Ryan says, Stu, you're annoying, but not super annoying. Ooh, whoops, never mind. Okay. And Ryan, Stu says it was a double high-res version of Transylvania for Apple II. Was that like an adventure game? Well, of course it was if it's Stu, but it rings a bell as well. And Stu said I can stream a cracked version from the internet, but that's unauthentic and I don't want to do it. Rob Bob says if you're right next to the scorpions, do they still shoot at you? I don't think so, Rob Bob. I think that's why it's good to charge them if you can. But I can't even see them, and I could keep going down to the left, but they will retreat too sometimes, so they are tricky. Unfortunately, this is a wide open area and it's hard to deal with things like that, but I could head upward to this door, so let me do that. Oh, there's a succubus. Oh, you know what that means? When I heard something dying, it was a scorpion. The bee killed the scorpion. The succubus was almost dead, but not killed by the bee. All right, so the bee saved my butt a little bit. And I am accumulating a lot of dew, so that's good. I'll have an extra life, essentially. If I can get to 20, I have 3 more to go. I think I can probably do it. I am starving. Why am I not eating food? Let's do that. Eat food. Actually, I am depleting a lot of the mushrooms, though. There's not too many places, just too many more places to search for the dew, so I might fall short of getting the 20 that I want. Here's 1, 2, I have 19. Can I get 20? Yes, I got it, 20. All right, so I have essentially an extra life. Plus the Ankh, which is a blessed Ankh, which I guess is another extra life. And Stu says, I think I will play a spooky Atari 2600 game tomorrow. Cool. My first thought when you talk about spooky and Atari is haunted house. If you want to say horror themed but utterly crappy, that would be either Halloween or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right, so we're getting to the end. There is, I think this is the cauldron for what do they call it, an alchemy pot? Yeah, that might be that. Let's check that out at least. That's worth checking out. So basically, I'm going to explore the whole level, I guess. A broken honey pot. I don't need that. Another honey pot could be good, though. More bombs could be good. Yeah. Oh, crap. Get out of here. Oh, get back. Okay. Yeah, so those guys, they don't just, they know they're better at ranged attacks, so they'll retreat. They're smart. So I'm going to wait, though. That's probably not going to work. I can step through and shoot them. Let's try that. I need to put on a torch again. Let's do that. Great. Now we can actually see a decent range. Decent distance. Billy Flasher, is that a game? What? What are you guys talking about over there? Okay. I do want to get to this alchemy pot. I don't remember if I have a key. Yeah, but the scorpion is lurking around here somewhere. And he sucks. There he is. And I saw his girlfriend too. The succubus. Caustic ooze again. I hate you. Can wash it away at the lake up there. This sucks. It sucks. Ugh. 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 I don't know. I think I just might jump. By that I mean get down the stairs and fight the boss. But, all right, let's just do it. It's getting too dangerous. I can't afford to like waste one of my extra lives essentially. Oh crap. Scorpions, I hate them. Two of them. Hmm. By the way, did you know, guys, Stu and Ryan especially, that I saw someone posted this on the Atari Age Facebook group. There's a scene, I don't know what episode, a scene in some South Park episode where there's an arcade game. I think it was Randy in the scene, but that wasn't really the point. And on the side, you see an arcade game, and the marquee says Custer's Revenge. So I saw that today, and I was cracking up. Can you imagine if there was an arcade version of that? All right, so I just want to get to the damn stairs, but there's two scorpions who are going to give me a real hard time. And also there's a succubus to my right. And Ryan says, I have negative 9,000 video game knowledge compared to you guys, but somehow I've remembered every Atari 2600 adult title. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm in a conundrum here. I don't know. At least this is not one of the other scorpions that shoots the caustic ooze. What color were they? Green or something? These ones are not quite as bad. They do cripple you. Let's see what I got. I should use anything that's up my sleeve, right? I could use. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Why don't I? Why haven't I used this? I didn't know I had it. I think I just grabbed it recently, but I didn't pay attention because the battle was too intense. I could just bombard them with flames or something. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how to finish that sentence. Like the thing is, you have to be careful with those things. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I could use another honey pot. I mean, just to distract them, I guess. Let's do that. I'm gonna throw the honey pot, let them fight the bee. Hopefully they'll fight the bee mostly. And then try to just run to the stairs. So let's do that. We're gonna throw the honey pot. Pew! And it also blinded that guy. He was like, my eye, I'm not supposed to get honey pots in it. Okay, down the stairs. Is this the final boss? It is. You can feel demonic energy radiating here from the previous floors. You know what I think that means? I think that means I missed some of those spawn gates or whatever they're called. The Ripper spawners. So that means that I did not knock down the boss's health as much as I could have. If if you get all of those, you knock down his health. But we're here. I'm going to use magic mapping right away. This is it, guys. All right. So we see the map. It's a simple level, as you can see. Okay. I bet the amulet will be indoors right here. This is it, guys. This is the 6th week of each stream was 2 or 3 hours, so it's a lot of hours going to this. And if I die, it's all been for naught because this is a roguelike with permadeath. But it's probably a good idea to use mind vision, and I didn't realize until a moment ago that I actually have 3 of them, so there's no reason not to use it for sure. But other things I'm going to want to use are probably haste, pretty much everything I got, right? I don't know if lullaby will work, but I could try it. Mirror image is great because it makes duplicates of myself. They're like illusions. I'll probably use that right when I see it. Right when I see the boss, that is. I'm going to actually refer to the wiki quick, although I think I have a good idea of what I want to do. This guy's name is Yog something, by the way. But I think it's a good idea to try to destroy his eye first, if I recall correctly. So I'm just going to cheat and look at the wiki a little bit. More like jog my memory, I guess. Alright, so we're doing the melee-centric approach. Yeah, so they recommend fighting the eyeball while standing in a corner. So we have to deal with his larvae that he spawns. I have a lot of things to deal with here. There's a larva, there's the fists that punch you, and there's his eyeball. All right, so mirror image we're going to do. We're going to do mind vision. We're going to use all the seeds, all the things. All the things. Okay, let's do mind vision right away so we get an idea of where these guys are. Mind vision. Oh. They're not here? Oh, I have unspent talent points. Let's use that. I think I might have to do something to trigger him, like to summon him. Like maybe step on up here on the steps on this altar or whatever it is. So it might be he's not even here yet. So I might have wasted that potion. Okay, anyway, let's spend the talent points first of all. No reason not to do that, right? I got the shockwave I could upgrade. This is all about the shockwave at the current level. So it's what I want to do with the shockwave. Let me switch back to the chat and switch to the wiki. And Ryan is naming all of them. I had never heard of Philly Flasher, I gotta say. And I don't think my life is now better now that I know of that. It sounds like the name of like a a specific serial criminal. So no, why would you want to play a game unless you're like a detective trying to hunt him down or something? But I assume that's not the case. Okay. Let's see. Heroic energy. That would reduce the cost of my my special shockwave ability, so that could be good. So basically, I can reduce the cost. I could increase the offensive power of it. I could do this, which is a okay. It would basically affect. It would apply my weapon's magical effects as well more often, but I don't actually have any on my weapon. I don't know how you even get those for some reason. I haven't seen that. So that's not really what I want to do. Striking wave, that's the one I just looked at. Expanding wave, that would increase the range and the width. I think I'm leaning towards the cost just so I can blast off as many as I can. All right, let's do that. Heroic energy upgrade. Okay. So we have not a lot of life, but we have a full water skin and we have the Ankh. And let's see if we can find this douche. Okay. Somebody's on my radar. There's the eye. So why did the mind vision not show him? It could be I was expecting mind vision to show all the monsters on the level, but it might just be you see them in a pretty good radius. Let me check that. Somehow you're able to see all creatures on this floor through your mind. It's a weird feeling. All characters on this floor are visible to you as long as you have mind vision. Seeing a creature through mind vision counts as it being seen or nearby for the purposes of many magical effects. Turns of mind vision remaining 18. All right, so maybe he just appeared, actually. That could just be all it is. I'm going to try to get him. Let's get the eyeball first. Jungle fever. Jesus, dude. All right, so we got two separate things going. We're trying to beat the game here in Pixel Dungeon, and we have Student Ryan talking about adult games for Atari. Here we are. It's Yog Dzewa. Yog Dzewa. Yog Dzewa is an old god, a great monstrosity which reaches into mortal worlds and devours them to fuel its endless growth. The dwarves must have attracted the attention of the cosmic horror while toying with dark magics, and have been trying to keep it contained ever since. So this is like the whole dungeon is built around containing this guy, and the dwarves wound up getting corrupted and all that kind of stuff. Yog Dzewa originates from a dimension of raw magical chaos and cannot bring its true form into this world. Instead, it has created avatars and summoned demonic minions to do its bidding here. This giant eye is the focal point of Yog Dzewa's power in this world. While the eye itself is immobile, it is capable of shooting powerful beams of demonic magic and summoning a variety of minions to aid it. You can feel waves of demonic energy radiating to the eye from the floors above. Yeah, that's the summoner things that I missed. Something you left alive up there must be funneling power back to Yog Dzewa. Yagwa uses the energy to summon more powerful minions. All right, so it's too bad I missed some of those. I did take out probably at least 3 or 4. I don't know how many there are though. But hopefully I weakened it somewhat. All right, so what made me pause and kind of go, huh, for a second was the wiki said to get him in the corner and pound on him. But it says he's also immobile, so he cannot move. But maybe with some trickery you can move him, like using this chain that's like the scorpion, get over here. So maybe you could pull him into a corner with that. Hey, it's Arturo, and he says you forgot E.T. E.T., right? E.T. is an adult. Well, it's true. Stu was commenting when I was playing E.T. that uh either the scientist or the FBI guy were doing horrible things to me. Good to see the gang's all here. We got Arturo, Stu, Ryan, and Rabah. We just need Janice now and Andy, and that's pretty much all my regulars. But Janice and Andy like Monday Main more than Saturday Night Gaming. Anyway, okay, so what's the plan? Do I charge into the eyeball screaming? I feel like I should at least buff myself as much as I can. And I could throw stuff like this thing that does a lot of damage. Then again, my glaive does a lot more. So probably the closer I can get, the faster I can get close, the better. Look, I can do 8 to 20, 8 to 62 with the glaive. And I've enhanced the speed, it has the reach. That is a ton of damage. Firebomb is fun though. The sustained flame. Fuse will take a couple rounds to burn down once it, okay. I have a lot of options. I gotta think it through a bit. For one thing, I should probably put on mirror image. I got 3 of those. Cat House Blues. Alright, so I have a bunch of seeds too. The one that speeds me up, I think, Swift Thistle. Seeds tend to, try to, so many different things. I think some of the seeds, they kind of wear off. Their effects wear off when you move, though. So, like, you step onto it and you want to stand there. It might only be the root seed, though, whatever it's called. So maybe you can use this one too, and still move. Some of these are, are bad to the enemies. Some are buffs for myself. Look at the Fade Leaf. I could throw that in the path of somebody who's going to kill me. This one gives me Holy Power. Holy Diva. I don't know. I don't know everything, so I could always, I have to experiment myself or just look things up. I've got a ton of these guys. If anybody's about to swarm me, I can throw sheep in their way. I have to fight through this sheep first. I could start by chucking the honey pot at him. I don't know how far I can throw it, though. That's one thing. I have to get closer, maybe. Alright, so let's see. What do we do, guys? I'm going to mirror image for sure. I think I'm going to do that this turn. Mirror image. I'm going to hope this will let me move. It says you can perform several actions instantly, so I can throw it in the path that I'm going to walk and then maybe hopefully take several more steps for free. I'm hoping that's how it works. Let's try that first, perhaps, and then do mirror image and then keep moving forward. All right, here we go. That's my plan for now. Just fire right in front of me. Step on it. He says, I see you. Yog Dzewa says, I see, with periods between words. He says, I see you. Okay, so we're going to step on that. Now we're in a time bubble. Hope we can move in the time bubble. Mirror image. Okay, we got a couple clones of myself now. They're confused by it. They're like, what's going on here? Okay, so let's keep moving. How many? Okay, I don't have any status for the speed thing. That's, I don't know, maybe it wore off because I moved. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, let's get ready to throw the honeybee at him. Here, eat my honeybee. Yeah. Like what? He actually, that bee did a nice little sliver of damage. I mean, not significant, but look at that. This bee can hold up for a while. Maybe that'll be his undoing, the evil one's undoing. All right, and Arturo says it's too rainy these days, but we're all getting ready to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. That sounds fun. Okay, shrouding fog. Could use the dragon's blood. Maybe if fire starts coming to me, right? Experience. Why didn't I drink this earlier? Let's drink the potion of experience. Level up. And I have a talent point or no? I do. Let's do that. I'll create the cost one again. The bee is kicking his butt. He's like, ah. This bee is single-handedly going to destroy an evil god. That would be so awesome. All right. What else are we going to do? Maybe I'll just start charging. Visibility might be good. So attacking kind of dispels the effect. So I don't know if that would do much good, actually. There's something that could throw that would just kind of shower him in flames or frost or something, but I would kill the bee in the process. I don't want to kill the bee. I'm convinced the bee's going to win the game for me. All right, so let's just keep charging, I guess. Oh, what's going on? You see all the crosshair something's appearing. He's going to summon those larvae probably. All right, let's go invisible then. Maybe they won't be able to see me if I can maybe sneak past him and get right to the eyeball. So I'm gonna go invis. Oh, he shot me with his disintegrate, just like the beholders. That's what that crosshair thing was. Okay, the bee is getting weak, unfortunately. He did do a great job distracting. You were very brave, bee. I very much appreciate your contribution. Oh, we got a larva on top of me now. Okay. Okay, so I am almost dead, but I have the dewdrop ready to go. And I have the Ankh too. I'm not sure which will get you first. I think it'll be the dewdrop. But here I am. Should I do something besides just pounding on him? I have all these cool potions. Just I don't know. I feel like I can hurt myself too. I guess what I could do is hose him with fire, right? Assuming he's not immune to fire. Let me look that up as long as we got the wiki open. But what I was thinking is I could drink the potion that makes me immune to fire for a bit and just firebomb him with that. But he might be already immune to fire, given that he lives in hell, essentially. So let's check that out real quick. I'm going to check the wiki. Yog Dzewa. By the way, he's a combination of Cthulhu mythos deities Yog Sothoth and Dzewa. I don't know who Dzewa is. I'm not familiar with him. But I know Yog Sothoth very well. We're best buddies ever since college. He is actually immune to sleep, burning, toxic gas, scroll, psionic blast. He's resistant to grim weapon, terror, amok, and charm. Okay, so basically, there's no point in me using fire on him. Ice might work. Some say the road will end in fire. And Stu says that internal brew sounds familiar to me. I unleash it off. Infernal brewster. Oh dear, what do I do with you? I can't really think of things I want to use. It's kind of funny. Like shrouding fog. I don't know. That would block somebody. I probably should use that when I was being harassed by scorpions because you can't see through it, and therefore you'd block anyone trying to shoot you. Why don't we do the this thing, shockwave, and we'll harm the eye and hopefully cripple or stun the eye and the larva, possibly killing the larva in the process too. So here we go. Cool, we did that, exactly what I said. Except I don't think the eye got crippled, but there's a new larva to harass me now. And Stu is unleashing his internal brew still, probably. I'm considering chilling him. I won't do a lot of damage, but the chilling effect might, I think it slows him down a little bit, so let's do that. Okay, he's chilled. I just died. The Ankh explodes with life-giving energy. Cool. So I got my extra life from the Ankh. I used the Ankh first, and then I guess my water skin will come after that when I die next time. And because I blessed the Ankh, I didn't lose my stuff. I think that's the idea. All right, so I'm back. I mean, obviously, you know, this guy seems strong, but I feel like I got him down to about 75%. Maybe I just need to keep hammering him. I could even use some more mirror images to confuse the enemy. He got invulnerable. What happened? He said he's invulnerable? The fist is invulnerable while near to the eye. Wait, but what about the eye? I just tried to hit the eye and it said invulnerable, right? He's chilled. Okay, I'm a little scared that he's invulnerable, but the fist appeared, and the fist is invulnerable. Soiled fist. Okay, Stu's got to make some joke about this. The fist is an aspect of Yog Dzewa's power. Fists are linked to the power of Yog Dzewa and will be protected from all damage when they are close to the eye. The fist is formed out of chaotic earth and magic. As it moves, it will constantly cause vegetation to sprout around it. It can also shoot concentrated earthen blasts that will ensnare. That's like also like Stu. He can emit concentrated blasts that will ensnare its target in rapidly growing vines and roots. The fist derives its power from this plant life and will resist damage based on the amount of tall or furrowed vegetation near it. Maybe they do need to be firebombed. He's invulnerable. What the hell? Oh, do I have to kill in the lower left, it said the fist is invulnerable, but every time I try to hit the eye, it says invulnerable too. I think it's worth another look up in the wiki so I know what I'm doing. Problem is the only page is for the vanilla one that I can find. Let me see if there's a shattered. Invulnerable. Maybe I have to fight the fist first, but I have to lure him away because the fist is invulnerable while near the eye. That would be a pain. Here, I'm gonna keep looking. Don't mind me. Keep Googling. No, we gotta find the story here. Here we go. Yog. Alright, here's the story of Yog Dzewa aimed at Shattered Pixel Dungeon. That was on the regular Pixel Dungeon page before. Blah, 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 blah. At the beginning of every even phase, Yog summons a fist and becomes invulnerable. The player's view distance is reduced by 1, indicated by the message the darkness pulls in closer, though having a torch sidesteps this mechanic. While the fist is near Yog, the fist is also invulnerable. Luring it out will allow it to be damaged. Okay, so what the heck is a phase first? Okay. So it has 7 phases, right? It's like a progression of the entire battle. There's the start, and then there's Yog at 700. Then there's fist number 1 defeated. Okay, so I have to defeat the fist. I defeat the fist. Yeah, okay. So kind of like my guess earlier is correct. I have to lure him away and then fight the fist. Fist. You cannot just focus on the eyeball entirely anymore, it looks like. So then there's going to be a second fist and a third fist. You got 3 fists. Soiled fist. He soiled his fist because he didn't have any TP. And Ryan says if you're going to fist, the fist will get soiled. Do you have some hot peppers or garlic or something? No, sorry, Stu, I don't. I have to just lure the fist away and deal with him. have to lure Fisto away. I'm going to go downward. My mirror images are still around, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, the fist totally hammered one of my mirror images. Let's make more. Maybe I'll save it because I don't know. I'll save it. Get over here, you loser. No, he's either vulnerable. I know he should be vulnerable to hot sauce, but he's not. Okay, so I just got rooted. How did it feel to be uprooted? And he's chilling out. Maybe I should firebomb him. Is he? Did I hurt him? I don't know. I did hurt him. So now I can try something fun like, I don't know, fire or something. I hope I don't regret this. Should I try liquid flame? Okay. I'm going to use the potion that makes me invulnerable to fire. Okay. Ah. I don't know how long that's going to last, so let's see. Imbued with fire. 47 turns remaining. Okay. I'm already almost dead with his life. That sucks. So I don't have my last life, and that's it. Maybe I need some kind of a better plan here. Rather than light everything on fire. Just piss on him, says two. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I guess haste would be nice. Toxic gas. I mean, I could use this to stop the eyeball from shooting me. Just make a smoke bomb, essentially. For now, I think I'm going to use haste and then try to run away to a corner or something. Maybe do some more mirror images. Pew. Feel energetic. Oh, that was the haste, I think. Oh, why did the water skin get used? Fucking crap. They changed the way it works in this, I guess. Alright, that's it. Okay, I even looked that up in the wiki. So in the first game, the dew vial, when it's full, the dew vial is an extra life. You drink it, you don't have to manually drink it, it's automatic. I looked up in the Shattered wiki, it said they just thought that a water skin would be a cooler aesthetic, and they didn't change anything about it. But they changed it. So I was relying on the automatic extra life to be triggered, and they changed it. So now I'm pissed off because the wiki lied to me. No, it wasn't even the wiki. It was something written by the dev. Oh well, that's that, I guess. I mean, it didn't really look that great anyway. My chances, that is. But I thought I had extra life right there. Well, that's the game, folks. But yeah, I guess you have to manually use it, so I should have tapped that 20 out of 20 at the bottom right when I was probably below 20 or so, I guess, health. Oh well. I mean, yeah, I mean, considering there were still 3 fists, and I didn't even really put a serious dent in this one, I was probably going to die anyway. But yeah, that sucks. And Stu said I should have listened to him and peed on it. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's the game. The question is, what do we do now? I think I'm gonna either. I don't want to set up, like stuff on my computer. I got the phone hooked up, so I'm either gonna play maybe some 868 hack, or another round of this, or something else to kill the time, or we could just end it here. I don't know. In either case, I am going to refill my water and make a pit stop and be back in about 2 minutes. And Stu says I'm streaming in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna head. Okay, so see you, Stu. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. And for the rest of you, good luck with your stream, by the way. For the rest of you, I will. Well, I can take your request. Something to play on my phone, basically. I'm kind of leaning toward 868 hack actually, because that's fun. But yeah, see you guys in about 2 minutes. Okay, I am here, but soon you will not be. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this dev a piece of my mind. No, I'm only kidding. It actually says the game book, the guidebook had a device for you. So let me actually flip that back on. Now it has some tips for me. Now that I died, I guess let's check it out. Ah, it's giving me a stupid pep talk basically. All right. I don't know what rains is too. I'm just turning off the display display because I don't want you seeing all my stuff on my phone. But let's bring on the 868 hack. This is also often considered a roguelike, although you could argue it's not a typical roguelike. I did do a stream just playing this once before. It was a surprise stream I did probably about a year ago at this point. But it's a fun little game. It's kind of like a roguelike, but with very small levels and a very simple play to it. It's not like, it's not like there's everything but the kitchen sink being, attacking you. It's just like, there's only like, I think it's been a while, I think 4 different kinds of enemies, and they just have a different mechanic. Each one has a different mechanic. Like the demons take 3 hits instead of 2. And the glitches can walk through walls. They just have one little mechanic that makes them play very differently. And the more of them you have on the screen, the more of like a puzzle it is to figure out, because they kind of complicate matters when there's a bunch of them. And it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. So I remember Ryan and Arturo watched me play this on a stream once when I did play this like a year ago or so. But let's get into it. Oh, I'm still in the middle of a game. Okay. Actually, I'm not in the middle of a game. I'm in the middle of a run. So the game keeps track of your kind of like winning streak, and your score is cumulative, and you can actually get a kind of a global high score for a run, if that makes sense. Let me truncate my screen a little bit. I want to crop out right. I don't want you to see stuff at the top. Not that it really matters, but I feel like it looks better without it. I'm just gonna crop. Take that. And that, and that. But yeah, I'm in the middle of a streak apparently because I had last played and won. That means I got an additional power up, instant regeneration, and I think the game is harder too, but I don't remember the specifics. Anyway, so you get to watch me in the middle of a run that I started months ago. Maybe it was even that last time I streamed about a year ago. Oh, look at that. It says I have 106 points in 2 runs. I think that means I'm actually on the 3rd game of the run. So I won 2 in a row, which I don't usually do. Okay, but I'm so rusty and everything. I don't have a lot of confidence in myself, but that's all right. So the way it works is the level number that you're on, or if you look in the top right, it's called sector. That determines how many enemies appear on the level when you start it. So basically I'm on level 1, so there's only 1 enemy. This is the demon. It takes 3 hits. So I wander around, picking up these happy faces that are data siphons. This is a cryptog. His thing is he's invisible, and so the blue square highlights where he appeared, but you can't see him until you're lined up with him. So he has to be in your line of sight, then you can see him. So now I see him and I can shoot him. 2 shots will do it. And I can spend these data siphons, which are the happy faces that I'm collecting, to siphon any of these programs that I'm next to, like antivirus or reset or debug, warp, etc. And also I can collect the resources on the ground. There's the dollar signs, which are called credits, I think, and the things that look like a blue Z shape or a backwards S sort of. Those are energy, I think. But basically, they're just 2 resources that you use to activate your programs. So right now I have one called Poly, and that's it. And that randomizes enemy types. So if there's, say, a demon and a cryptog on the screen, you can shuffle them up. The demon might become a virus, and the cryptog becomes a demon. So it just mixes them all up. But I can siphon twice right now. When you siphon everything from 4 directions around your guy. So I could step to the left and get one of my favorites as a starter, which is antivirus. That's a great one. The antivirus is their ability is they move 2 steps at once, which makes them pretty dangerous. And if you use antivirus, it just damages all the viruses on the screens. So it's a pretty strong one. I consider that one of my like core programs that I want to have all the time, as well as debug at the bottom. So I could try to get both of those. The number 4 on the antivirus means 4 enemies are summoned when I activate that one when I siphon that program. So let's do that. Yeah, now I have 4 enemies to deal with. When you're in like a corner like this with sort of the walls around you, you're usually pretty safe, except for the pink guys, which are called I said it a moment ago, but I can't remember. They can walk through the walls, that's their thing. But I got all of these crypt dogs, which are the invisible ones. Here's a virus, by the way. He's blocked by the crypt dog though. Now here we go, they can shoot him. And one nice ability is every time you shoot something, it stuns them for a turn, which is a really cool and simple mechanic. It all works out really nicely. I really like this game. It has really simple mechanics that play together very well. And I really like the game. Here's another invisible guy, Cryptog. Alright, let's try to get this debug. I feel a little bit more vulnerable in this area because I'm not in like a secluded corner quite as much. But let's go for it anyway. Okay, we can deal with this guy. That's one of the guys that goes through the walls. We got him. Got him. Got him. No problem. We got this. Oh, I kind of walked into that, unfortunately. That's alright, though, because every time you beat a level by going into that, like, swirly gate thingy at the bottom right, it's not always in the bottom right, but in this level it is, you get healed for 1. So you have 3 levels of health, essentially. You're happy, neutral face, which is what I have now, and frowny face. And then if you get hurt while you're in frowny face mode, you die. So we have a virus he's going to move to, so I'm going to step to the left. And now I can zap him. And we beat level 1. Level 2. Wait, what does it have? Like, I have the ability of regeneration or something? I wonder if that means I heal over time. That was like a reward for having a 2-game streak or something. So I see push and wait are here. I consider those extremely essential programs to have. Push means every enemy gets pushed back 1 from you. So if I was right, looking where I am now, if you imagine I was surrounded, I had one guy to the top of me, one guy below me, it would push the top guy up 1 and the bottom guy down 1. That gives you some breathing room. It's a very good one to have. I consider that, like, if I had to pick just one for the whole game, one program, it would be push. You need more than that, but if I had to, let's just limit myself to 1. I think that's what I would pick. And I often take a strategy of collecting the data siphons, little happy faces, when the whole board is quiet like it is. I would rather collect all those and deal with these guys as they appear 1 at a time, essentially. You may wonder why I waste time wandering around. It's because there's a certain number of turns between each spawn. So, okay, so Ryan is going to jump onto Stu's stream, or he's leaving anyway. So, see you later, Ryan. Take care, and thanks for joining. Anyway, continue my thought. If there's a certain number of turns, like let's say it's 10 between spawns, so sometimes I try to run out. If I'm not in the ideal position, like this is where I want to be right now when I activate a data siphon, right? So what I want to do is minimize the chance that I'm gonna have another guy spawn soon, in other words. So I try to run out the clock a little bit sometimes. Just a little bit of a tactic I use. And Stu is still here. Oh, yeah, hey Stu. He said I didn't start yet. I'm having a technical issue. Okay, I hope we can resolve it. Anyway, I'm just gonna siphon this push right now. Okay, so now I have 4 guys kind of all over the place to deal with. It's a little bit scary. But I'm gonna step to the left. Yeah, they're all demons mostly. Unfortunately, I don't have the thing that kills demons. There is one that just nukes all the demons. No, it actually kills the nearest demon. But I might as well shoot this one. And the virus is going to hit me unless I can move, because he can move too. So I'm going to step to the left. Now I can finish the demon, the virus. But now I'm going to be surrounded by 2 demons, and they each take 3, so it's going to beat me up a lot, unless I use some pushes, probably. So I'm going to do a push. As I mentioned, that's essential, really powerful, essential to winning the game, I think. I'm going to use another push. Wait, did he heal? Oh! That regenerate thing is them. They regenerate. Holy crap. That just threw everything off wildly. Okay. Yeah, how do I even handle this though? I might want to do poly, because just being bludgeoned by these guys who are just, bruisers because they take 3 hits, that's pretty dangerous. But still having so many guys on top of me is bad no matter what they are. Yeah, that really threw a monkey wrench into my play because I damaged him twice and I figured I could work on the guy to my right, but then he got healed in the meantime. So that's ugly. Well, let's try Polly. I don't know. Okay. Okay. This might be more manageable. Let's finish the virus and take a hit. Do a push. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Not too bad. I can do one more push. I mean, you do want to try to save your resources as much as you can, but you know, if you're gonna die, it's no good. So, all right. I guess I'll do one more push just to kill these guys. There we go. And now we can move on to the next level. Let's kill this guy first. One thing is that the enemy, they don't go away when you go to the next level, so you want to clear them out. Here come the viruses. I guess I can get hit by one. So I'm in a situation where I could take out the one to my right, but the one to my top right is going to hit me. I think it's okay, though. Not ideal, but I'll manage for now. And by the way, the blocks that don't have any words on them, those are just points. So if I siphon the 6, I'll get 6 points. And that's the main way you get points in this game. There's other ways too, but that's usually what I do. I have debug already. Weight is a great one to get, so I should probably get weight. Reset can be okay. It sounds great because it heals you fully, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's okay to expend some life, and usually by the time you need reset, you need to value every move you've got. If you spend one resetting, it's not always great. I don't know. It's good to have. It's just not as good as it sounds, a full heal. Okay, weight. Now we have weight. That's great. That's a good one to have too, just because sometimes you need to wait to make somebody like come to you. I do want to get some score. I could actually go here and get 10, but that would mean 10 enemies or something, so that's going to be rough. I could go for one of the 6s. I really wish I had the thing that blows up a demon, though, before I get too crazy. I'm going to go for the 4s. One of the 4s. Yeah. The one that blows up demons is good because it makes them explode and damage everybody around them. So that's why I like that one. Ugh, I'm using a lot of pushes. That's the problem here. I only have one more in me because then I'll be out of the blue energy. I have a ton of the credits. I guess I could use antivirus. Let's do that. Use McAfee on him. McAfee. Alright, so I survived, but I'm a frowny face. The question marks are good because well, it's a random thing, so, you know, as you can imagine that, you know, you don't always get what you want, but it has a bonus of the number value is always one less. So you get it for cheaper. It's like if you instead of going to the store and you know if you go to the candy store you can buy a peanut butter cup for $1 or an almond joy for a quarter. You get a random one, but it's like if you got the peanut butter cup, it only costs 50 cents, or the almond joy is 10 cents. I don't know why I came up with that analogy, but so you won't always get what you want. And sometimes it's important to consider your position before you siphon, because you consider the resources you want to soak out of the ground. So if I step right here, I can get one of the blue energies for the space I'm in, plus 2 for the space to the right, and then one each for the squares above and below. That's a good place, although I am a little bit out in the open, and I'm in a frowny face mode, meaning almost dead. Let's see what happens. Sometimes you got to take a risk. Okay, so that was just 2 points, but because it was a question mark, it only cost 1. I mean, it counted as only 1 as far as how many enemies it summoned, so that's not too bad. And now we're out of siphon, so we're going to go to the next level. However, I like to clear the level first when I can, because as I mentioned, the enemies don't go away when you move to the next level. So you want to clear board as much as you can. All right, let's do it. We got healed by 1. We have to deal with 4 now. 4 enemies because we're on level 4. Or sector 4, as it were. Yeah, these kind of corners where you can just lure them in one at a time, they're great, except for these pink guys whose name is eluding me right now, because they ruin that plan entirely by just going through the wall. So I like how this game lets you strategize, but there are things that can ruin your plans if you overly rely on one strategy. All right, so we have 2 data siphons, and what do we want to actually siphon? We could siphon this score thing. I don't use it too much, but I think if you really want to go for the super high score, you can get this. Points for sectors left. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think basically you have this power or this program, whatever it's called, and it costs 5 of the blue energy, right? So you can do that, you can activate it, and you get some points. That's one way you can get points. But the problem is I usually find myself preferring to use the energy to actually survive. So I don't know, but I think if you want to get extremely high score, you do have to probably use this thing and kind of abuse it, like really just collect tons of the blue energy and spam this program as much as you can. But I don't know if you think they're called programs. I think the enemies might be called programs. These powers or abilities, whatever they are. Another option I have is to go for the 7 points. So that's my typical way of getting points is by getting these, siphoning the numbers. So this would give me 7 points. 7 is dangerous though because that's 7 enemies, and I always feel better when I have the demon bomb. It's a really powerful weapon. It blows up the nearest demon and harms everybody next to him because it explodes. So I always feel good when I have, for fighting purposes, I want to have push, debug, which I do have, antivirus, and demon bomb. It's called D-bomb. I have all those except demon bomb. So I feel a little less confident about being able to handle a 7. I'm going to do it anyway because I'm crazy. Let's clear the next guy before we do it. All right, here we go, guys. This could be the end of me. But I'm going to try to hide up in the top right corner, and then as the pink guys come through the walls, I can use debug, which kills all the pink guys on walls. There we go. Dangerous. Oh no, there's 2 of them up there. All right, so I might need a change of plan. Let's see what happens. The thing is, another interesting mechanic in this game is something so simple, but the implications are pretty big. Is when all you guys get summoned, you see where they are, but you don't know what they are until you make one more move. So that can really make a big impact. It's like, do I want to step up? Then I'm lined up with some guys, but depending on what the guys in that kind of down right area are, depending on what types they are, this could be a bad move. But I'm going to try that. Okay. They have a lot of cryptogs, 2 demons, 2 viruses. Okay, and again, I wish I had the demon bomb. That would be a huge help right now. But alas, I do not. And one thing I could do is just jump to the left, get out of the level. But as I mentioned, they do not leave. They stick around even when you leave the level. So what I could do is use a push. The whole pushing strategy is gonna use a lot of my energy though. Don't know what my best strategy is though. I could poly and hopefully they are weaker than demons at that point. I could poly and hope that I get a lot of viruses so that I can use antivirus. That's actually not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna do that poly. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, if these guys were on the walls or the programs, whatever they are, I could debug them, but they're not. If I push, I could make one of them on it. So the pink guy that's next to the show square would get pushed onto show, and then I could debug him, but that's not enough. I guess in any case, I'm going to do a push, so let's do that. Yeah, the question is, do I want to get off one debug? I don't know if it's worth it. Do antivirus, shoot the guy, shoot the virus. Uh, attack him. Attack him. Actually, is it not working out terribly? Let's do another push. 1, 2. Wow. This game has a real sense of, it gives me a sense of satisfaction when I pull off a, I can fend off a nasty attack like that. I just really like it. You can do a push and you work up a combination, and you can expend a hit here or there. You take a hit, not the biggest deal, but when you can do it without getting hurt, even better. Now the problem is this guy's invisible, and I lost track of where he might be, but I got him. All right, so I have one more data siphon, and the question to me right now: do I want to use it on this level or save it? Because nothing here is looking too appealing. I don't usually use the score much. As I mentioned, I use the blue energy for actually surviving and fighting and stuff like that. But I'm going to wait for one more guy to spawn and rush out. Okay, we're on sector 5 of 8. And another thing I like about this game is it packs so much into a short amount of time. There's only 8 levels, and each one takes 5 minutes. So yes, it's a lot of cool puzzly action in one short session. And it's satisfying when you win, it's satisfying when you ward off a nasty attack. What does warp do? I don't remember. Replace random enemy. Okay. So right now I'm considering where I want to step to. I don't know what these guys are, what types of enemies I'm facing. Let's go down, I guess. 2 viruses in my face. Okay, I really want the D-bomb. Is there D-bomb yet? I still can't get D-bomb. That's really frustrating. Show. Show is not that great. Try and remember what it means, actually. I think it just means you see the invisible guys, the cryptocs. Okay. The virus is going to shoot up along the right. Stu. Still there, Stu? I want to blow up this demon so bad, but I can't. Blow up the demons. No, John, you are the demons. And then John was a zombie. Oh yeah, that freaking virus healed. I don't know how it works, but they're healing because of that regeneration. Unfortunately, oh, that sucks. Okay. Ooh, what do I do here? I think I'm just going to take a hit from the virus. I'll zap the pink guy, take a hit from the virus. That's all right. We're in good shape. Kill the demon, 1, 2, 3. Kill the pink guy, and we're clear. Now we can handle them summoning one at a time. By the way, they summon quicker on each level as well. So there's 2 things, 2 basic effects. I think that's basically the only difference in the levels is the number that appear at once is equal to the level. So when you step on the level 6, six guys appear. And they also just come faster progressively with the levels. Other than that, they're just the same. They're randomly generated. Pack a lot of cool stuff into a little neat package. Anyway, I'm considering getting... I could use a lot of blue energy anyway. And if I stand here and use a data siphon, I can get to 4 points between the 2 squares. And I'll get 6 blue energy, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to do that. I can handle 4 guys, probably. Yeah, too many demons, though. Okay. Yeah, he just regenerated. Uh-oh. Do I just take a hit? Problem with the virus is, say I do a push right now. He can still hit me next turn. Unless I shoot him. So I guess a push could work. I could push, shoot the virus. And the problem is the demon's probably going to heal. I think it'll work out though. Let me show you. I'm going to just do it. Push, shoot the virus. Yeah, the demon healed. That sucks. But I can go down. And the virus, do they just always get healed if you shoot them and then you don't finish them or something like that? Like if you don't keep shooting them one after the other? Wow. That's not how it normally is, by the way. That's just the boost the game gave them because I'm on the streak. So I actually don't have a lot of points considering where I am. I haven't played in a while, so I'm probably not doing so great. But it would be cool if I could keep the streak alive. Anyway, we're on to level 6 of 8 now. 6 guys to deal with is getting kind of hairy. I'm gonna go down. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at this. So I can use debug to take out 2 of them. Like that. So here we go, debug. The pink guy stepped on the wall. That was their fatal mistake. Unfortunately, I might have to use another. I mean, there's a few options here, but that might be the best. Another option could be I could use push, and actually because the demon would be on the block then, or the wall, whatever the hell you call it, I could actually use debug on it. So the debug doesn't just kill the pink guys, it's just the pink guys can only choose, are the only ones that can choose to go onto the walls. But if you push one onto the wall, then you can use debug on other types. Anyway, I'm going to use debug right here and kill this demon. Oh, another freaking pink guy, just to be annoying, right? I decided to take a hit. I'm always willing to take one hit on a level. Although, you know, you have to make sure that you're not going to get hit again, ideally. Alright, so what do I go for next? I mean, my inclination is to go for score. 7s are dangerous. This would be a great place because, in one way, it would be great because I can get a lot of resources and gain 7 points, but 7 in and of itself is dangerous. So I might be better off tackling at 7 towards the top, but then I get fewer resources in the process. And I didn't think I'm too much in the open right here where I am. That's the problem. There's no D-bomb still. I really want the D-bomb. That's just such an important part of the arsenal, I think. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna siphon the 7. It's gonna be dangerous. Let's see if we can do it. Oh my God, they're all the pink guys. Okay. Interesting. I mean, on the plus side, once you have so many of them on the walls, you can just use a debug and like right now I could take out 3. So let's do it. And the question is, do I want to use another one? I could take out 2 right here. Yeah, it's probably wise, or I'm going to get swarmed. Let's just do it. And now I think I'm good from here. Whew. Okay, so I have 24 points. But I have a lot of siphons to work with still. It's just, do I want to use... I guess I could check one of these question marks and get some resources in the process. Another pink guy. Ah, so you can see they're starting to come really pretty fast now. It's really challenging. If you take too long to kill one guy, the next guy is going to appear. All right, I'm going to use the question mark, siphon the question mark. I just got a 6 and it cost 5 essentially, so there's 5 enemies to fight for the 6 points that I had achieved. I guess I'm going to use another debug because look at how they're lined up. It just seems like a no-brainer. Even though I'm getting a little bit low on the credits, I think it's a good idea. I'm going to use a wait. Yeah, waited. Okay. Come here, pink guys. Alright, so I have 2 more siphons to use, and the question is, do I want to use them or just move on? I'm really tempted to get the 7, but it's going to be a dangerous one. You can also just use the data siphon without siphoning from any of these square thingies. You could just get the resources that are on the tiles. Like I could just step, say, over here and gather, you know, all of the blue energy and the credits that are available. Might do something like that. I mean, I usually like to go for broken. I would probably go for the 7 if it wasn't on a streak, but it would be really cool to keep the streak alive because I don't usually have a good streak. I think it's like I win once in a while and I might have a streak of 2, but this is actually the third. If I could actually win 3 in a row, that would be pretty cool. Even though I don't remember winning, it's been a while. Okay, maybe I will go for the 7. I'm just gonna step right here. No, I'm gonna go up 1 and just get 1 point and get 4 blue energy and 5 crits, because that's actually a pretty good turn. Pretty good use of a siphon. The 1 point isn't much, but it's something. But the resources, that's a pretty good amount of resources to gain. But I want to clear them. I don't like it to build up. I don't want to. As a general rule, I try to not do a siphon until the board is clear. So sometimes it means that you do this, you keep killing. But now I finally got into a position where I've killed everything on the screen and I can do a siphon. Okay, so I just deal with this one guy here. Alright, maybe that's it for this level. I could still attempt 7. Should I do it? Is anybody there to actually give me a vote for one way or the other? I think I'm going to take the risk. One time in this game, I took the hugest risk ever. And it was like, I bet I can dig it up because I was talking at work, right? Talking at work on Slack, which we use for chat, with a guy I know. I used to work with him. He doesn't work there at the company anymore, but he was into this game. And I took a screenshot of like I was poised to get like something like a huge number and once it was like 19 or 23, and I was like, "Did you dare?" I said something like, "Did you dare me to do it?" And he was like, "No way, you're gonna die, dude." And I did it, and I actually beat them all too. I beat all like 20 of them, and then I showed him a screenshot of like before and after, and he was like, "Holy crap!" Anyway, I'm gonna go for it, although it is very risky, and I really wish I had the D bomb. But I will clear these guys if I can before I do that. Like I just said a moment ago, I always want to have a clear screen when I can. But they start coming faster with each level, so it's hard. In fact, sometimes there's 2 guys on a screen before I can kill them off. Not an easy game. But I appreciate that they do a lot with so little. It's what they call elegance in game design. In the board game world, they're always talking about elegant designs, especially. Do more with few rules, because people got tired of games with like 90-page rule books and complicated boards. And okay, I think I'm not even able to clear them fast enough. That was a bad move. All right, gotta cut my losses and proceed, I think. But I do want to again clear the level before I move to the next one. Oh, jeez, you guys are giving me a headache. Shoot. I hate you guys. I'm just going. All right, here we are. The 9. 9. Imagine how many points I could get with that. Well, I could get 9. All right, so antivirus might be a good choice here because there's 3 of those, and that would knock down the army that I face quite a bit. But I think I need to use both of them, which is going to cost 6 of my 11 credits. Nonetheless, I think it's the best strategy. Let me think though, because I actually have a good little dead end to hide out in here, and there's none of the pink guys to bust through the walls. So this might not be the worst thing. Let me see if I can hang out here for a while. If pink guys start coming, then that's a different story. But I might be okay just doing it. Yeah, kind of using the choke point strategy that works in like all these games. Pixel Dungeon or whatever. Okay, now the only thing is the virus is going to hurt me right now unless I do something about that. I could do a push. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I used a few resources, but not too bad. Where are these people though? Here we go. Okay, what do I actually want to spend my siphons on though? That's the question. The 9 might be good for my score. I might not survive though. Anyway, again, I like to collect them first before I start using them. Clear the board as I go. Oh, great. I have to use a weight. Because if I step up or left, he's going to hurt me. Jerky virus. All right, the 6 might be a good score to go to because I'll get 5 credits and 2 energy and 6 points, and I'll still be in that little hidey hole, that little dead end that I can hang out in and let them come to me. So I'm gonna try that, I think. Let's go. And one thing I could even do is see the square that's next to the 6, the step, and the question mark. I could actually go in there and use it and pray a whole lot. That wouldn't give me a ton of resources. It would give me some. It would give me 5 credits. It would give me the step power, which is pretty good. Take 6 points and whatever the question mark is. It's not the worst idea. It's just it's a lot of guys to deal with. But I'm really tempted to just do it. I'm gonna do it. Nobody's here to watch me be crazy, I don't think anymore. I'm gonna try being crazy. Never sure because sometimes it says that I have 1 viewer and it means just me. That's what it's saying right now. I had a lot of viewers during for me during Pixel Dungeon, but I think as soon as I died, a lot of people lost interest. And also Stu starting up his stream, so or working on it. I don't know if he got it working. All right, so here we are. This is going to be a dangerous one. Oh, hey Arturo, I'm glad you're here. Cool. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna hit the siphon right here. I'm gonna get the 6, the step, which is 4, and a question mark. It could be lowest side would be like 10 enemies, and the high side it would be, I think, 18. So somewhere in that range. Here we go. What I'm hoping is, by the way, just to explain a little bit, what I'm hoping is I can manage them because I can really handle anything except the pink guys in this area, I think, pretty well. And with the pink guy, they can just use debugs as they come. So hopefully I can pull it off. Here we go. All right, so that was a push, which I already had. Oh my word. Okay, so the push was kind of redundant then. The question mark turned out to be push. But I got step and the 6 points, and I summoned 14, I believe. Let's count to make sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. Was it 13 then? Yeah, it was 13 because the push was a discount. A discounted by 1. All right, so yeah. Let's see if I can handle it. Whew. Okay. Okay. Again, I do wish I had the D-bomb, but alas, I do not. It seems inefficient in a sense of how many pink guys I can take out debug, but just to have this guy out of my hair right now could be quite good. You know, I was thinking maybe I could take out like 3 or 4 at once with the debug, but I think it's worth it anyway. So here we go, debug. And this virus is going to creep in, which is annoying. That's another thing. So let's do a push, shoot him, kill him. Okay. Might want to do an antivirus. I don't know. Problem is they keep their movement of 2 can be tricky. All right, I'm gonna do 2 antiviruses. Here we go. Nuke those viruses. Wish we could do that in the real world, right? Just kind of nuke the viruses no matter where they are. Viruses are giving us a tough time lately. Oh, we got another pinky. Okay, I am getting low on resources. That is a concern, but I think it's worth debug anyway. All right, we cleared him. Craziness for the win. Okay, so I could just go for the win at this point. Like, I don't like these viruses. What I mean by that is just rush. The last level is next, Sector 8. And I often just rush that anyway. But I could go for more points or more something beforehand. I'm surprised I didn't find a D-bomb at all still. Again, that's one of my favorites for fighting. Gotta consider this move. Yeah, with the healing, it's tricky. The part of me wants to just step to the right, right? Finish off the pink guy, then deal with the demon again. But the demon's gonna heal, which is annoying. Yeah. Okay, the pink guy went in the worst way for him, so I'm okay. If he'd gone down, that would have been worse for me. All right, so what do we do now? Can we go even more crazy R2 and go for this 9? I don't really like the position of the 9 though. I think that's too dangerous. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Hmm. You want me to get the 9? Oh god. Oh, I don't know. That's risky. I'm so low on the credits too that I don't know. I feel like I could. You want me to do the 9? I only have 4 credits. I mean, they can only do 1 antivirus or 1 debug. I mean, I could probably get 1 more depending on where I position myself. All right. The people have spoken. I'm going to go for the 9. Oh, God. This is going to kill me. And one of the problems is when you have such a huge number of enemies, you don't have a lot of maneuverability because they're in your way, and you, if you can shoot somebody, that's your move. Like right, if I had an enemy 3 spaces to my right, that means I can't move to the right. I have to shoot him as my move if I'm going to move right. So I don't know. It's going to be really cluttered, I think, and I could always just dive into the exit, but then the next level is going to have the 9 guys plus 8 for sector 8. If I'm acting with caution, I think my best move would to be um, go with 3 spaces to the right and collect some credits. Oh, you don't have 2 siphons. I could do that and then go for the 9. So if I go 3 to the right, I can get, what did I say, 6 credits. Or I could go to the top right and get 6 credits and 1 blue energy too, so maybe that's the way to go. Mostly I'm looking for the credits, but if I can get a free blue energy out of it, then even better. Or there is 1 space I could go to that's 4 to my right and then up, which would get me 5 credits and 2 of the blue energy. I think I'm going to go to the top right square. But again, I want to kill these guys as they spawn. I don't want to have them bunching up on me because that's when it's a problem. Fortunately, this guy's going to take a long time to work around. All right, let's just do it here. We got our bonus and stuff, our resources. They're bunching up. I don't like it. Take all these guys out. Shoot. Okay. Crap. I'm gonna try the 9, but I gotta clear this. I gotta clear this board first. It's way too dangerous. It's gonna take a push to get out of. Or I could just take 1 hit. I don't know. It's it's all resources. Your life is a resource. Blue energy is a resource. So it's like, do I want to just take 1 hit? And I feel like I should do the push. So what would I do? I would push 1, shoot the virus twice, and then the blue guy, the Cryptog, is going to be to my left immediately. All right, let's do that. Push, shoot, shoot, kill Cryptog. It's such a pain that I can't see where they are. Oh, no, no, don't go there. Oh, come on. I have to spend 1 on a wait. He is down and to my left, so I'm going to hit here, then here. Okay. Okay, I've cleared it for now. I just want to keep it clear by the time I'm By the time I use the siphon. Woof. Good Lord. Alright, I don't know, maybe we should just do it. You're right, let's do it. Here we go. I'm gonna blame you, Arturo, if I die. No, I'm only kidding. No, I want to take out this one guy first. I want to have a clear board. I just want to. Gotta get the blood thing. Jeez. Alright, I'm pushing. Will the demon get his health back if I push here? I think he might. Taking the hit. Good Lord. It's impossible. Oh, they won't stop. Alright. I'm just gonna do it now. Here we go. So, the plan's gonna be to pray a lot across my finger. I don't know. If it's possible, I'm gonna try to retreat to this kind of top right area, which is a little bit of a dead end I can hide out. I don't think it's going to be too possible. It's going to be 9 new enemies, and at least it's reasonable to say at least 3 or so are going to be in my way of trying to get to that place where I want to retreat to. So let's try it though. Here goes nothing. Yeah, about what I expected. I mean, antivirus would be great, so let's do it. Choo, choo. Wow. This is going pretty well so far. I think it's a lot of pink guys spawn that'll be a problem, but right now I'm hanging in there pretty well, I think. But you got to keep an eye on these viruses. If you clear the guy out of the way that's blocking them, you want to make sure that they can't hurt you. So they have to be like 2 steps away, essentially. Like right now, they can, the virus to my left is going to hurt me. But if I push, he's going to regenerate, right? Oh, what a pain of regeneration. There's some power they don't have that's like a blast all-in-one horizontal line or vertical. There's 2 different ones. I think they're just called horizontal and vertical, actually. That would be great right now. What if I use step? Take 1 step freely so I can move to the right, shoot the injured virus, and then the other one will move into my path. That'll actually take them both out. I think I'm going to do that. Step. Sweet. Yeah, once again, the virus is going to give me trouble. Let's go like that. Yes, yes. Now I'm a little bit sandwiched in, but I can do a wait right here. They just keep coming though, huh? I think I'd like to push. Oh man. Antivirus. I'm all out of everything, practically. This is not going to be a good level 8. Oh, the pink guy, I didn't even notice. Shoot. Let's take a hit. Yeah, I'll take it. Run away. Run away. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to regenerate when I push, but I don't have any other choices now. Alright, this is probably the end. I didn't regenerate. So, I don't know, regeneration just seems to happen sometimes. I wish I understood when. And I have no more resources except poly and weight at this point. That's all I can do. On top of regular moves, of course. The virus healed, I noticed. Now what? That's it, isn't it? That's the game. Well, that was a noble effort, if I do say so myself. Can poly get me out of this? I don't think it can. Wage is gonna not gonna help, obviously. Yeah, that's it. Oh well. I mean, I felt like the 9 battle worked pretty well. It was just impossible to keep up with all these guys spawning. So we needed more resources. But all right, it went pretty well. Let's poly just for fun. Okay, so I'll get killed by a demon instead of the pink guy. That's it. All right, that was fun. 46 is my score. I used when I, before I accidentally wiped my phone a long time ago, I had a lot better scores, but this is pretty good. 46 for one game. Here's my 4th best on this phone, and if we look at my streak scores, that is my top. 152. It's actually my top by far on this phone. Again, that's the qualifier on this phone. So 152 means in 3 different games, essentially, my total score was 152. And we can actually check the world high scores. I don't think it's going to be very impressive, but yeah, I'm not on this list. So the top for one game is 354. I don't know how that's possible. You probably have to use that score quite a bit. It actually tells you which programs they had, and they did not have score. So that's really interesting. So he managed to rack up 354 without using score. I always assumed the high scoring people just found a trick and they can use score a lot. Like they managed to somehow hoard a ton of the blue energy and use it on score a lot. But this guy is not doing it. In fact, I don't know what all these abilities are though. There's Siphon Plus, I guess, is one of them. I don't know that one. And Calm and Attack Plus I have seen, but I forget what they do. Attack Plus, I think, has a very high number on the board. Like it summons, I think, 8 guys or something like that. And what does it actually do? I think it makes your attack do 2 damage at a time, which is actually pretty huge. Let me check that one out. I'm going to Google that really quick. 868. And this time I'm going to share my window so you can see what I'm wikiing. This is such a good game. It's so simple yet so cool. So let's share just this window. Just bear with me a moment. And share my Firefox browser. Okay. There we go. All right, yeah. This is a game that deserves more love than it gets. It's very obscure. This guy named Michael Brow, or Bro, I don't know how you say it. It's just one guy. You can get it on iOS or Steam. It's not on Android, I don't think, unfortunately. Or 10 bizarre progs to find, along with question mark unlockable progs, high-risk hacking system, over 5 ways to die. Unique stun gun combat revolutionizes turn-based fighting. I mean, it sounds cheesy, but it really does, because there's so many games where you're just, like roguelike especially, where the same patterns emerge. Like, you can kind of understand, okay, he's 2 spaces away, so I want to wait for him to come to me, blah, blah, blah. But the stunning just kind of makes it all work a little bit different. 4 quirky enemy types will work hard to turn your smile upside down. Meet the characters. Demon hit parallel threads process stability. I like how this nonsensical computer terms. He attacks your process stability. No, with his parallel threads. Missed. Choke points. Crashes. Favorite Pac-Man ghost. Clyde. Demons are the simplest yet sturdiest forces dispatched against data thieves. They must take 3 damage to be terminated, while they lack advanced movement capabilities and are vulnerable in single file. Demons can be overwhelming in open spaces. Even two demons approaching in unison can force the unwitting hacker to dig deep into their resources. Virus. Hit root privileges, asynchronous events. Miss idling coordination. Favorite Pac-Man ghost. Blinky. Is Blinky like the fastest ghost or something? I don't think he is. Viruses are unauthorized programs which have infested the task dispatcher and are using it to replicate themselves ceaselessly. They will pursue hackers rapidly. They can make up to 2 moves per turn. They cannot attack twice, but they can either move twice or move then attack. This gives them great control over territory and makes them dangerous when you're blocked in a narrow alley. Their speed, however, can be their downfall, often forcing them into subpar positions. Glitch. That's what they're called, the pink guys. They're glitches. Why is the text moving? Oh, because it's a glitch. Haha. I think that's the idea. Hit edge cases, buffer overruns. Miss breakpoints, patches. Favorite Pac-Man ghost, Pinky, because he's pink. What are these glitches doing here? Another indie game breaking the fourth wall? Some kind of glitch tank product management? No, they're just malformed entities created by the task dispatcher. They will take every opportunity to walk through walls and it's hard to read this when it's moving and penetrate hackers' positions. However, their preferential movement often sees them arrive too early during an attack or too late, letting them be picked off individually. Nevertheless, a glitch's ability to flank the player and thwart retreats is fearsome. Cryptog. Hit checksums and zugzwang. Miss brute force attacks, limited key spaces. Favorite Pac-Man ghost, Inky. While other enemies may blindly step into a hacker's firing line, Cryptogs alone take care to slip sneakily past. They will keep out of the player's reach until they are close enough to strike. Be careful not to let Cryptogs become diagonally adjacent to the player, or they may force you to move and take a hit. Yeah, because you don't know which one they're in. So if you're here and they're here, you can't see which one they're in, so you don't know if you should go up or what. Usually I would wait in that case, though. In addition to their smarts, Cryptogs are invisible if they aren't on the player's row or column. Watch for a marker left at their last known position and count your moves with care. Excuse me. Hacker. Hit megabytes. Miss kilobytes. Favorite Pac-Man character attributes: greed and gluttony. You, a poor, indebted hacker, have plunged into hostile cyberspace to wrest illicit wealth from its sizzling green vaults. Much like demons, you will be deleted if 3 damage is incurred. But you boast a magnificent weapon, a stun gun that has unlimited range and ammo, and can do 1 damage and stun whatever it hits. This makes you nearly unbeatable against single foes. But should 2 or more enemies successfully flank you, not even this weapon can withhold your doom. To survive the sectors, a hacker must rely on borrowed strength. They must steal progs and wield them against their guardians. All progs require resources, but knowing which combination of progs will inhibit your foes with the cheapest resource expenditure is up to your wits and calculations. Good luck. That's basically the game, but I wanted to search for the programs. I wonder if they even have those documented here. By the way, the site is neocities.org, like GeoCities. Top secret spoilers, soundtrack, changes from the freeware prototype. Oh, there was a prototype with this name, I guess, before they named it 868 Hack. Yeah, I don't really care too much because I don't know the original game at all. Let's check out the top secrets. Oh, what is this? I have to decode this. This is cool. Well, how do we get to decode this? Is this just a certain font or the Unicode? I guess it must be special Unicode characters that maybe we can decrypt some. I'm sure it's not a fancy encryption. Maybe just like offset their character value by a certain number so it's readable. Okay, well, I was hoping they would list the programs. Excuse me, but they do not. And that's that. Um, By the way, looking at the world streak scores, the top guy has 1973. Holy crap. And these are all the abilities the enemies have on him. So I had the instant regeneration one, which sucked to deal with. But this guy had virus motion improved. I guess they moved 3 instead of 2. Cryptog teleports. That's horrible. Instant regeneration. Super melee attack. I guess some of them do extra damage. And a rear mounted laser. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Oh, what do you think, Arturo? Should I play something else? I know it says Shattered Picture Dungeon in the corner. It's a lie. It's a lie. I don't know. I could play this game. You know, I haven't bought Plan B. I've given this game so much love and played it so much, but there's this expansion or something called Plan B that I've been too cheap to buy. I wish it actually told me what it is. Does it tell me here? It's a mainframe patch, whatever that means. Plus 9 progs and plus 8 bonus power-ups? And restore purchase. Is that a feature, I guess? The thing is, it almost sounds like rather than more instead of like an expansion, it almost sounds closer to like pay to win kind of a thing. Maybe that's what kind of deterred me before. I don't really remember though. But it sounds like, hey, let's just give you more stuff if you pay. So I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't really appeal to me if that's the case. By the way, this guy, the third guy down, nobody we know. He is still running. That means he hasn't lost yet. What's his score of 941 and counting? So this, if I select this, it just shows my friend, and most of my friends don't actually have this game, except Maka. He's a Spanish guy. He made his own game for iOS that was supposed to be like a vector style game, but it never really took off. It's hard for games to take off. Anyway, other games. What other games does this guy even make? P1 Select? Cinco what? Cinco Paus? What is... Huh. Did I buy a Macca's game? You might have given it to me. I don't know. I definitely had it. It didn't have. It was kind of like almost a Space Wars kind of game, like on Vectrex, but with some advanced features and stuff. The problem is that kind of game is really not good to play on a mobile phone because you're like rotating a ship using like a virtual joystick and you're using a virtual button. I don't really like the controls basically. Imbroglio. This. Huh. It's interesting because one game seems to be in Spanish. But he's not Spanish. When I say Spanish, I mean a Spanish speaker. That other guy, Maca, when I say he's Spanish, he's actually a guy who lives in Spain and is from Spain. Anyway, oh, here's the programs. Look at this. Oh, look at this. So there's still some I haven't locked. And again, that could be due to the wiping issue. I probably had more before. But there's a bunch I haven't unlocked, and I have not unlocked the Attack Plus yet, unfortunately. So I can't show you that one I was interested in. But yeah, I think that one was very expensive. Like, oh, it's Portuguese. Okay, no wonder it looked funky. I should. That's my rule of thumb. I should remember if something resembles Spanish, but somehow it doesn't read right. I just can't read. I should realize it's Portuguese. Like what? Everything looks a little off, and there's some weird accents and stuff, and I can't actually quite recognize most of the words. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I'll give this one more go. How about? Then we'll call it a stream. All right. So we don't have any special enemy powers to deal with, so that's good. And off the bat, I see. Wow. Wow. The problem here is I don't have enough siphons for all these cool things. So pretty much all of the programs I mentioned that I think are great, except for again debomb, are here. We have antivirus, we have debug, we have it is debomb. Debomb's there. It's pretty much all of them. Wait, push, debomb, debug, antivirus. We're just missing uh we're not missing anything. Those are all the ones I like. Problem is they don't have enough siphons though. Now what I could do is use one siphon to get both push and debomb, and another to get both debug and antivirus. But it's going to be quite dangerous, especially since I don't have a huge amount of resource. Let's gather these siphons and consider our plan. So should I just go for the antivirus and debug to start? I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Here we go. It's gonna be dangerous. All right, here we go. Ah, oh crap! What have I done to myself? All right, it's the first level, right? Okay. Like, how do I get out of this? Uh, I mean, I could use step to go to the right here. You can actually step onto the wall. That might help for a moment. Antivirus, I could do that twice to blast those viruses. So what if I did that? Two antiviruses? I really need push. I should have push. It's going to be really hard without push. Yeah, I think I'm probably already dead. Okay. Well, it was a noble effort. And again, it's only level 1, so no harm done. Well, let's see what I can pull off, though. Kill the antiviruses. Kill the viruses, I mean. Stepping to the left help. Probably for like one turn. Yeah, that's how I can always duck into the next level and hope that somehow the level arrangement is better. Oh! Alright, how stupid. Portuguese. Alright. Yeah, I found this game inspiring for my own game designs that I've only done so much as document and not actually code. It's like a different take. I've never seen anything quite like it. Anyway, I almost don't want to stop playing and hanging out with you, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have much energy in me though. I'll give this one more try. That game didn't count because it was short. Okay, let's see what we got here. What I want is level. Step can be nice. What's nice is actually having blue energy though, so maybe I'll go for that reset so I can get some blue energy in the process. I think it's just gold energy, by the way. I'm calling it blue energy. So if I use it right here, I could get the reset plus 1 credit, 5 blue energy. It's pretty good, I think. Where are you, loser? Okay. I can just get some points, I guess. I'm actually going to go a little bit on the crazy side for level 1. I'm going to go for the step and the question mark. Depending on what that question mark is, this could be dangerous or not. Okay, with a show, which was what? I guess that was a 2 reduced to a 1 because of the question mark. Okay, so not terrible. We'll see, I guess. Shoot. Okay, I gotta take one hit, and then maybe it won't be too bad. Except for guys spawning next to me. I always use a step to position myself better. Not too bad. Hey. Cool, so we got show, reset, and step. And we already had debug. Now we're fully healed. So that's why I always, if I think I can just damage myself once and save resources in the process, and then go to the next level, it all works out because you get healed from one. All right, so we have push and D-bomb, which are two of my favorites, as I've mentioned quite a lot. Unfortunately, I can't get them both with one siphon. That's okay, though. I'm willing to spend 2. All right, so I'm just thinking about position now. The space to the right of push would yield a lot of blue energy. It would give me 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So that is pretty good. I'm going to go for that. You said you're getting a lot of rain arts. Has that been like the entire year or something? Like, what's going on? Oh, man. All right, so now we can get a D-bomb. You get 4 credits or 5 credits and 2 energy. Yeah, I guess I know which way I want to go. Or 3 credits. So we're gonna go to this place here. Let's kill one more guy. Going for almost 2 months. Not like literally every day though, right? Just most days. It's insane. Okay, so we have a lot of trouble here. We do have debug. What if I do this? And now debug will take out 2 of them. Cool. 2 months of rain. We had like 1 month where it was raining like half the time. That was it June? Pretty much every day, huh? Anyway, I have my D-bomb that I've been talking up so much. I should be using that soon, hopefully. I don't need to use it on a lone D-bomb though. Lone demon. No need to do that. Warp. How does warp work again? Oh yeah, replace random enemy. That's weird. Sounds like the other one I had, it swaps them all out, but is it only for one? I feel like it was something different. Anyway, I could go for the 6 and the 2. That could be fun. The safer area to get that would be on the bottom side, although on the top side I could get more resources out of it. I'm going to go for the bottom side. Right here. Here we go. Let's see how many are pink. The glitches. There are no glitches. Our software is perfect. There are no glitches. Let's try the D-bomb. Ready? That's awesome. You know what it did? So D-bomb kills the closest demon and damages it all next to it. But if there's a tie for closest, in this case there was a tie for closest. There was 2 demons 2 spaces away. It'll kill all of them that are tied for closest. So that is really cool. Then everybody damaged is stunned for a turn, so I had the freedom to move downward. And now I can just pick off this guy. The virus had no chance. So D-Bomb is awesome. Explodes those demons' heads. Okay. I guess I could try Warp because I don't really quite remember how it works. I could get the question mark alongside it, perhaps. Here we go. This could be dangerous. I got a score. 4 score. Points for sectors left. Alright, let's see if we can handle this. Wow. It's all demons and cryptogs. Mostly demons. It's kind of fun when you can pull off something like this. Like, I'm just in the perfect spot. I can just keep shooting them one at a time. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know, something about this game is just so satisfying when you pull off something risky and you just do it and you get your rewards and everything works out right. And you know that because it is a dangerous game, it's not like it's not an easy game, but sometimes you just pull it off. Everything can be risky unless you can always play it very conservatively too, but then you get no score. Okay, down to sector 4. Should we try score? Because I don't just to see how it works. I don't really remember. Let's kill these guys first, and then I'll use score. Okay, so we have a lot of demons, and the glitch is going to give me a little bit of a hard time, I think. Actually, no biggie. This guy's going to give me a hard time, if anything. I might just take one hit from him. Oh, yeah, now I have to take another hit or do something about it. Do a push. Here we are. Do I have weight yet? I do not. Probably want to get weight. I do want to try the score, though. Alright, here we go. Let's hit weight. And I'm going to try using score. Here we go. So I have 8 points, and it says points for sectors left. So I wonder if that'll give me 4 points because I have 4 sectors left. Let's try it. It gave me 5 points. So maybe it's sectors left, including the one you're on. Okay, that makes sense. So I could keep doing it. It's just it's dangerous. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting design. Because you know what I just thought? I thought maybe I thought started going to why don't I just go to the last level? Because I might need the blue energy, and then so whatever I have left, I'll just spam the score button. But I would only get 1 point each time I use it in that case because I would be on the last level. So that's a pretty clever design, huh? It is dangerous to use it too much. The resources are hugely valuable. But I am tempted to just use one more. And then I could use a siphon just to get energy or something. Let's do it. 5 more points. I could go here. That would give me 3 credits and 4 blue energy. I could go to that 3 and still get it. I get 3 points and I can probably handle 3 enemies and then get some energy out of it too. Like maybe just right here? 5 energy, 3 points. Yeah, let's do that. Again, I'm playing the game of trying to clear the screen before I do my siphoning. Here we go. 3 more points. We got 5 energy out of it. We're being harassed by viruses now. Uh-oh, they're coming from both ends. Guess I gotta spend a push or an antivirus or something. Wait, I don't have antivirus. I think I can only hold one more program too. So I might want to hold off for antivirus if I ever find it. Let's do a push though. Whoosh. And we will head to the next level. Could do one more score. Should I? I don't know. It's pretty dangerous, but it does seem like a good way to get points. And if I'm gonna do it, it's the best time. The best time is now, right? If I wait to another level, I get fewer points. All right, let's do one, and then we're going. Okay, 2 viruses, and I don't have antivirus. Shoot. I do have D-bomb, but the demon is in the corner, so he won't blow up anybody. Let's see how warp works. Replace random enemy. Doesn't really seem good by the description. I know I've used it before, but it's been a long time. Let's try the warp. Oh, that's right. It replaces one random enemy with you. You get teleported, and you override that enemy, sort of. So that virus is dead now. That was actually very good, considering my position. I was like in a place where I was about to get charged by 2 viruses, and I couldn't really do a lot about it except maybe spend a lot of energy on pushing. But the warp killed one, and it put me in a better position as well. So that's really cool. But, you know, it was random. I don't think it was intelligently deciding, like, this is a good position for you. I think it was just pure luck that, that I wound up in a good place. Okay, so what now? I have 2 ciphers and not a lot of attractive options here. I already have wait and show. 2 is not a lot of points. I could go for that. And then there are 2 question marks though. I could go to a 2 just kind of like to gather resources, you know, and might as well get 2 points out of it while I'm there. I could go up 1 and get 3 blue energy and 2 credits, or I could go to the right one and get 3 blue energy and 5 credits. That would be better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I have 10 blue energy. Okay, and I could get one of these question marks, I suppose. But which one? The one on the left, the question mark towards the left, it doesn't really have a lot of resources I could get. But the one on the kind of the top center, I could get 3 blue energy and 2 credits. And I would also trigger the wait, unfortunately, which doesn't help me, and it would summon one more enemy. I think it might be worth it though. Let's try that after we clear the board. Here we are. Let's do it. I got, ooh, that was an expensive one. It was an 8-pointer, which cost me 7. Then the weight cost me 1, so 8 new enemies to deal with. Okay. What do we got? Oh boy, I don't have antivirus. Shoot. I do have D-bomb, but 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That might be helpful, the D-bomb. It would take out both demons because they're both 3 spaces away, and it would harm the cryptog below the demon that's on the left of the screen, and it would harm the virus 2 spaces below me. So that would be a good start to this, although I'm still in a little bit of a jam. Alright, let's do that. D-bomb. Okay, so I could pick off the virus below me, but I'll take a hit. I could use warp again and hope for the best. Like if it replaced the top right virus with me, that might not be bad. But that's assuming it's truly random. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different possibilities. Uh, let's think about though. The one above me, if I replace the virus directly above me with myself, that would be a good position. The top right one would be a good position. I don't think the others would be good positions. Maybe the Cryptog would not be a bad position if it made me replace that guy. I could just use a push and try to dig my way up through the guy above me. It might require a couple of pushes though, possibly even 3. I'm inclined to go to warp just because it's fun. Let's try the warp, and if I wind up in a bad position, you know, I could use pushes and stuff. Here we go, warp. Who will it replace me with? Or replace with me? Okay, so that's not the best, but probably a little better in a position than I was in. At least I can be in a corner. Not great still, huh? Because these viruses, you gotta push them away twice often. I can always warp again though, right? Let me think about this. I could do 2 pushes. That's expensive, but I could do that. That'll give me a lot of breathing room. I can zap the one to my left. I don't really have a better idea. Let's push, push, zap, zap. I'll take 1 hit out of it. Zap, zap. Krypton. All right, that wasn't too bad. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. All right. I meant to not move. But, all right, so I'm alive. I am frowny face alive, but alive nonetheless. And we will be healed a little bit when we go to the next level. Oh, come on. Oh, miscounted. I'm just going. All right, what do we got here? Okay. Not too bad. We can hang out in this choke point. Take them off. Imagine if there was one enemy whose power was he was smart. He doesn't just run to a choke point. Okay, so there's a lot of scoring opportunities here. We have a 7, 8, 6, 5, 2, another 2. Could get the 8 and 7 at once. Did I get that crazy? Is that too crazy, Archer? Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Oh my god, that might be doable. I have debug. You know, again, usually when you're in a little dead end or crevice, the biggest enemies are the pink guys, the glitches. So we could try it right now. Let's do it. Here we go. It's 15. Ready? Ah. A lot of glitches. Okay. We can take out 3 of them right now, though, with a debug. Phew. Debug those glitches. Send it to the dev. Send the ticket back to the developer. We're being QA here. We found another glitch. Let's kill them both. Dev kills them both. Okay. And now our biggest problem is these viruses, probably when they're exactly 2 spaces away. So they can hit me. Let's do a push. When push comes to shove. Gonna have to push again, unfortunately. Maybe not. Or maybe. Or maybe not. I'll do another debug. Just because I have a lot of the credits. I'll spend 3. Man, I am spending a lot of resources here. But I'm getting through it, and I got 15 points out of it. Woo! Cool. Ah. All right. Who wants to have a little? Want some more? That the space left of the 5 is very tempting because I could gain a good amount of resources and get 5 points at the same time. So that would be 5 energy and 5 credits and 5 points. 5's all around, right? Let's do it. Okay, gotta be a little careful. This is a little dangerous. Take them out. Yeah, I got a little bit of a problem here. Might need a debug and some pushing. Okay, got it under control. Do. 1, 2, 3. Hey, did you guys have the count in Mexican Sesame Street? You're the count. He likes to count. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this guy. He outsmarted me. Gotta use a weight. Yeah, this is getting a little ugly actually. Believe it or not. They keep getting me that I have to use a weight. That's pretty bad. I'm going down. Okay, level 7. Yeah, again, I wish I had an antivirus right here. Oh, cool, you got the count. He's an important character. Everybody needs every child growing up needs a vampire who teaches you how to count, right? Okay, we can, I don't know, it's a lot of pushing I'm going to need to do, but I only have 1 push left, actually. Yeah, that's bad, actually. Again, I wish I had antivirus, but wishing is not helping. I could do a warp that might get me out of this jam. Say it took me to, I don't know, maybe where that crypt dog is. I don't even know where he is at this point, but or even where the demon is might not be too bad. Although I would like to blow him up with a D-bomb. Of course, there's a good chance it might put me like, in this mess that's right to my left with the viruses and the pink guy, the glitch. Let's try. I'm gonna try a warp. I think that might be my best bet. I could do debug first, just to remove that pink guy, and then I won't replace him with the warp action because I don't want to be there anyway. So let's do that. Debug, warp. Let's see what happens. Okay, put me up there, which is not bad. That gets me out of the immediate jam at least. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay, it's a little hairy still, but could do a D-bomb, which is nice. Nice. Here we go. D-bomb. We're gonna blow him up and injure the virus above. It's gonna get bad now though. I don't know if I can survive this. I'll see. Can't be beat up twice, taking out the virus to my left, and then there's still 2 more viruses. This might be the end. Could just make a run for the exit. Can I do that though? I mean, that would probably not really help matters, but in a way, it's like if you're guaranteed to die, if you don't take the exit, then you might as well just hope that maybe the level layout of the new level could somehow help you. Let me try to think this through. Yeah, so if I kill the guy to my left, the guy above me hits me twice. Meanwhile, the guy below me, where will he be located? I'm not exactly sure. After the first move, he's going to be. I'm not even going to try to explain it. He's going to be two to the left, essentially. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think the exit's my only chance. Hmm. That's still a slim chance, but I don't think it's possible otherwise. But if I go north or up, will a virus block the exit? Let me think about that. So the one to the left could move up and then into me and he'll be blocking the exit, then I'm dead. But he could just as easily choose to go right instead of up. And I don't know how the logic would determine which one. I think it would be basically a 50-50 chance as far as I'm aware. So I think basically I would go up, take a hit, and have a 50-50 chance of making it to the exit, which gives me a slim chance of survival. But in the other 50-50 outcome, I'm dead. All right, let's do it. Okay, it went the way I want. Oh, he actually hit me twice. Yeah, because they're... All right, sure. All right, here we go. Okay. It's almost a better position, but not good enough. All right. Actually, I'm not quite dead yet. I'm not dead yet. But I'm gonna be. I can do debomb. Does that help? Not really. I can do debug, which also doesn't really help. Oh well, that's the end. If only the demon was closer, he could take out the viruses too. Can I do a warp? No, I'm out of blue energy. I just have debug, show. Show doesn't help at all, so it's basically debug and debomb. And those are nice and all, but they don't save my skin. Oh, let's take them down with me anyway. Debug, debomb, and die. Okay. Well, that's the end for now. That's the end of my stream. That's been fun. Sadly, we could not beat Shattered Pixel Dungeon. Uh, yeah. I'll have to give that another try sometime. But I think if I do try it again on stream, I will get it on Steam during the autumn sale. It'd be nicer to play on the computer. I think cumulatively, every little misclick I made because I was using my phone, it could have added up to something substantial. Oh, I'm sorry about the frowny face. Is that frowny face because I'm ending the stream or because I die? Um, but yeah, that was definitely fun. 868 hack, it always impresses me with how much they do with this, with its simple rules, simple gameplay. And if we're calling it a roguelike, it's probably the simplest roguelike ever as far as amount of stuff. It just has such a small amount of stuff, very small levels. Yeah, just really a great example of doing more with less. I'm always impressed by the design every time I play. And Pixel Dungeon, I will beat you yet. I will beat you, Shattered Pixel Dungeon. I've beaten regular Pixel Dungeon many times, but they made the final boss harder, I think. Alright, anyway, that's it. Thank you, Arturo. Thank you, anybody else who might have been watching or is watching. The record and the usual schedule is Monday MAME, on Monday nights about 9 o'clock. Usually lately I'm doing 9:15 or 9:30 for these streams because it gives me a buffer so I'm not rushing around like a lunatic at home. But yeah, normal schedule is Monday Meme, in which I play old emulated games, and Saturday Night Gaming, in which I play whatever basically with Mr. Rob Bob usually, who is hopefully going to be feeling better for next time. So thanks Arturo, thanks everybody else.